My bad.
No worries, I'm just gonna go to the sea and just shut the exterior.
Yep.
It's a pain.
Jumping back to Microtech.
Yeah.
4 mil.
Seabod, Senius, and Antares, do you all have preferences on which team you want to be on tonight?
None. I have no preferences.
I don't care. Wherever you need me. I mean, I'll be kind of be delayed because I'm going to go get the Comrade down, so I'll just pick up wherever slots are left.
At that
Nox
point,
would love to be attacked.
Yeah, I was going to say at that point it'd be beneficial to have you on the attacking team.
All right, yeah, that's fine. Like I said, wherever you need me is fine. I don't care.
Okay.
Attacking team is always more challenging, I would say, right?
Yes.
Well, now, actually, I don't know because we're not dealing with a fully manned Carrack.
Barbecue, do you have all your essentials on you?
Affirmative.
Alright, I'm gonna take off. I gotta get a radar system up and running.
Roger that. I'm gonna head inside one of these
Roger.
buildings.
Get some coffee, I guess, while you're in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I was gonna say I'm gonna take advantage of the free coffee at the ground vehicle spawning location.
Antares, can you man the helm while I'm gone real quick?
Yes, boss.
And if I hear the ship is about to be stored, I'll try to relay that information to you. But you are free to hover off pad as well.
Copy. So,
Senius, do you have an ETA?
I'm coming in to land at Port Tressa right now.
Good copy. Be sure, again, if anybody has not set their spawns at Port Tressler, please do so.
Do you want me to just move the guns to local for now?
Yeah, move the guns to local, and as people need them, we'll try to figure something out.
Okay. I needed a sniper rifle, so I grabbed 5 of those as well, so if anyone needs a sniper, let me know.
Are grenade launchers allowed in this operation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Black beer.
So is the ROE like on? Is it considered yellow, or is it considered like? Are we allowed to go high as soon as we see them? I know you said something along the lines of like, if you have a sniper rifle and they're 800 meters out, give them a warning shot and see how they react. But like, does that go for anything else?
Yes.
Okay.
Black beer.
Yeah.
You want to go on a joyride?
Not necessarily.
Hostler might come back and might not see his Redeemer.
It's fine. We've got plenty of ships here.
You killed the fun, man.
Don't know what to tell you.
That's why you make your own fun.
That sounds like recon.
If anybody has to take a bio break or go for a smoke break or grab a drink, anything like that, we'll start officially here in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit. Barbecue's gonna hit the head. Be right back.
Nox just landed, and I'm dragging stuff into local.
Good copy. We're off pad 11 whenever you're ready.
Oh, so you want to get off the pad so we don't get stored?
Yes. Antares, if you can hover off pad, that'd be great.
Copy. I think the idea was that someone was supposed to let me know when the ship was going to get stored.
Yeah, since I'm the owner of the ship, theoretically, like usually what happens is they'll tell me, hey, you're about to get stored.
They'll never just store you without sending a message. So
Correct. I'll be right back.
in that case, let me move out of this area so I don't get yelled at for hopping over a landing pad.
Alright, barbecue's back.
Copy.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I'm back.
Please proceed to assigned land.
So what pad was I supposed to be in?
Pad 11. Should have been the pad that you were on.
Nah, just did a tutorial a little bit.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Are you on the pad?
Hey Matt, can you walk up to the pad?
Just come to Hustler 1.
Nope, I cannot park because I'll be obstructing the parking
fine.
area.
Just hover off. Remain stationary. Hustler 1 coming aboard.
Copy.
Nice.
What pad are you guys hovering above?
Pad 11.
Okay, I'm gonna take the elevator because it'll be faster than EVA. If I just leave my ship on the pad, it'll store itself, right?
No. Not anymore. You'll have to claim it. And you'll lose anything that's in its inventory.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna hit lobby real quick first then.
Oh, so you're inside the ship?
Correct, but hold stationary.
Copy.
Sorry for the delay, folks.
Rush.
Yeah, I wasn't able to contact many people to organize different job roles or anything before this. Because I generally go off of the people that are in the attending list, and we had 4 people. I definitely appreciate everybody showing up. Has everybody gone out? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I honestly didn't know if I was even gonna show up or be able to make it, which is why I didn't even put tentative.
Yeah, a lot of times when you start this event, it's I'm just getting off work, so I don't know if I can make it half the time.
I might push it a little bit farther back, just to be more friendly to the US crowd.
Crap, didn't you say pad 11?
I did.
Oh, there you are. Never mind. I almost left.
Let's see, you're right in front of me, man.
Yep.
Opening back hatch. Hello, Xanthos. How's it going?
Hey guys, what's cooking?
Doing an FCT event.
There's just something so satisfying about EVA.
What?
All right, tell me how your EVA experience works on that ramp.
I didn't have any problem with it. It sounds like a you problem, Antares.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
The key is to aim for where the ramp connects to the ship, not the end of the ramp.
Yeah, I kind of realized at the second try.
Come on,
So
aboard.
what were you
Thaddeus, Huckle's
doing
door.
now, Hustler? What certification? Or what course?
Field combat training.
Ah, okay. Got it. I thought you said BCT, but then you're in space and talking about boarding ships. Like, oh, okay.
Well, we're just getting ready to go down the location, so we would have had to do this for BCT as well. But Senius Nox and Blackbeard, please man turrets.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother you guys. You guys have a good one, and I will see you later.
Later, boss. Sir, would you like your ship back?
Do you need to know where the turret is here?
Yeah, I only knew where one is, and someone's already in it, so I'm looking around for the other one.
Here's the lower one, right?
Okay, I found the top turret.
And this goes for Blackbeard, so I can get out of this and let you man it, Blackbeard.
Okay.
I was just trying to show you where it was.
Yeah, I'm familiar where the turrets are on the.
Gotcha.
The great ship. Been on it a few times.
Alright, I am seated. Rear turret, are you seated?
Wait, you're seated? Are you not driving your ship?
Nope, you are.
Alright.
Take us down to Shubin 22, Antares.
Copy that.
I can't wait to take this Gatling and put it on the nose of my Sentinel and do some frickin' bounty mounting mission.
Can confirm it's super fun.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to them putting it in game. I didn't think they were going to give the subscribers the frickin' redeem.
Yeah.
It's like a better Inferno, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's like an Inferno that can carry a crew.
And EMPU.
And has the best maneuverability of any ship in game.
No. Good maneuverability for a heavy fighter, but not the best.
I have yet to see a single thing actually be able to keep up with the Redeemer because it's so ridiculously OP in the maneuverability department right now.
And a Redeemer?
Yeah,
In
Yes.
like a Gladius can't even freaking keep up with the Redeemer right now.
Are you talking about the Redeemer or the Sentinel?
The Redeemer.
Yeah, they nerfed its movement big time.
When?
last patch.
Last patch, yeah.
I'm having trouble with the planet thing. I can't click on Schumann 22. When you want to get
Trying
over.
to click on it or just jump to it?
You got to
Quick.
check the planet first. I don't think you can actually make a marker down to planets.
You can. You can't make a marker to it, but you can jump to it straight from Port Trust.
No, I'm trying to make a marker. That's what I'm sorry. That's what I
Yeah,
meant to say.
you can't make a marker to a ground target. And Seabod, just keep me updated with how you're doing over there.
I'm working on it. I just blew up, but luckily I set my spawn, so.
Yeah, I have not ever successfully taken down a comm array by
Nah,
myself.
I've done it a bunch of times. I just clipped the edge of the the comm array and I blew up. Because I was trying to. Because you got to go really fast, and if you don't, you're probably gonna die.
Do you eject or?
No, there's actually where the fuel pods are on the comm array. There's some gaps in between the canisters. You can actually park a Razor or a Dragonfly in between that crack, and the turrets normally can't hit you there. But
You can also park an Arrow or a Gladius in that same section.
yeah, either way, some of the really small, low-profile vehicles can land in that kind of safe spot, basically.
Gotcha.
But you got to be kind of quick about it because it don't take a lot to blow you up.
Nah, they're pretty ruthless.
Don't you get a crime stat for taking down the comm array?
Nope, they got rid of the crimes. So you don't get one for trespass anymore. They just blow you up now.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Well, they used to just give you a crime set and then they would shoot. Now, as soon as you get within 20 clicks, they'll open up on you with missiles and cannon fire.
Yeah.
It's like, don't worry about the felony. We're just gonna kill you.
It's actually better
Antares?
this way, to be honest.
Break.
Yeah.
I'm just struggling with the map. Is not working with me right now.
So look at where Liliana and Barbecue are.
Yeah, I tried that as well.
Yeah, and they're stationary, correct?
Yes.
Liliana? Just jump straight to them.
I've been hovering for the last few minutes, monitoring radars.
Hold location, Liliana, and we're gonna jump to you. If not, I can take the pilot and do it.
I'm sitting in one location. I'm not moving. Everything's at 0.
I feel so protected in this turret.
You can go ahead and land, Liliana. I don't know how your hydrogen's doing, but
Fucking
Actually,
finally.
Fine. Hydrogen's doing fine.
Alright, so I'm back on the ball. This is ridiculous. I hate when it does this.
You want me to take the helm and see if I can. You,
Thank you, and please visit again.
Oh, pretty. Ooh, we're in darkness.
I wish the turrets had lights.
Or just night vision.
Yeah.
That too. But that's the case. I wish the game had night vision.
They're working on it.
Everybody go ahead and land near the Shubin 22 facility.
Every ship on radar, is it one of ours?
Correct, should be a Redeemer incoming.
In space. Confirmed.
Good looking out, Liliana.
I did not see that.
Coming in hot.
That was a nice touch and go there.
Nope, that was absolutely fucking up.
I was trying, man.
No.
You make me question my decision in pilot Antares.
It's a fucking storm. It's a dork.
It's always the storm's fault.
Even I'm having no problems flying in
Oh.
the storm, dude.
I know what it was. I'm gonna
What?
laugh. I can cruise
Coupled.
control. Cruise control.
Yeah.
No, you
It's like, why the fuck is the
Yeah.
ship still moving forward?
You shouldn't leave that on. Just recommendation.
Thank you, Sivan.
Anything for you, buddy.
Too many backseat drivers. Fuck y'all.
Hey, we didn't make a comment until after you touched and go.
Yep.
The ship is touchdown.
The storm is for real, too.
It's negative 42. It's the perfect
Yay.
temperature.
I'm about to start hacking the comm array. I'll let y'all know. Try to grab the alert so no one comes out here.
Antares, go ahead and spawn your Spartan.
Copy.
I'm just doing some paperwork on one of my Clawmasters. I'll be with you momentarily.
Like
Copy.
previously marked.
Demoting Antares to...
Repeat
Oh,
Helmsman 1
Damn,
certification.
did I say that out loud?
Does your guys walk funny when
Everybody have opinions in the middle of a storm. This sucks. This storm really sucks.
Not really. It's actually quite beautiful.
Screw you, Liliana.
So, just an FYI, guys. These are your conditions for ground combat tonight. Enjoy.
I'm not really sure this
You
is
wanna
the
know a
building.
fun fact, Hustler?
No, it's over here by me, Knox.
Wanna know a fun fact?
Got it. I see you.
Wanna know why I love the Prowler? I see the storm at the moment, and now I see nothing.
Did you self-destruct? I mean, death is always an option.
No,
but
I just shut the viewport off.
Oh yeah, all the Asperia ships.
I love it.
Privacy windows. It's good for taking a nap.
All right. So to reiterate, who Seabod and Senius wanted to be on attacking. Antares, did you have a preference?
No.
The comm race bug. I'm not gonna be able to hack it.
That's fine.
Yep. I'm just so you know.
Just as long as nobody accept the charges. So when we open fire on each other, sometimes you'll get charges pop up in your screen. Don't accept those, and also do not accept the mercenary mission that lets you get money for, I forget the name of it. Hold on.
Call to arms.
Call to arms.
Yeah, do not accept call to arms. Alright, we're going to divide teams. So Seabod, just make best speed. You're going to be an attacking teamer, so you're going to have time anyway, so it's not too much
That's
of a rush. I
fine.
guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can go grab another sniper rifle because my body's not where it was. So I lost all my gear a minute ago. But I've got a reserve kit. But I need to get me a secondary rifle.
Sounds good. So attacking team is going to be Senius Nox, Seabod, Blackbeard, and Barbecue.
Roger that.
Defending team is going to be Antares, SCO. Liliana, you're going to be the pilot of that, or the driver, if you don't mind. Actually, no, you're manning the radar. That's fine. And Hustler 1 is going to be on the defending team.
Wait, who's the pilot for the Spartan? Don't say me, because I actually have issues driving these vehicles.
I'll drive it.
Okay.
So we're going to have just 2 defenders, but I think that's fine, given the combat conditions. I think Senius just dropped.
He did. Oh, if we don't need radar, I can drive.
It's up to you if you wanna drive for us or not. I do like people on the radar, but it's not necessary, right? Like,
We're in the middle of a storm. No, we're gonna be hidden anyway. Let me land.
all right. So Blackbeard, Barbecue are both newer to the org, Seabod, but they do have some combat experience, and they're generally they jive well, right?
All right.
So Seabod is a very experienced member of the org, and I think he's only. What's your rank right now?
I'm
Clawmaster?
Yeah, I'm Clawmaster.
I don't know if they just promote slow over an initiative or what, but you're definitely far above that in my mind.
Yeah, it's been a lot of transition over there, so it's been kind of more slowish on all that. It's on that side of it, I think.
But what I'm leading into is Seabod knows what the hell he's doing. Use his experience, Barbecue and Blackbeard, and he's gonna lead you well. I will be intermittently watching your stream. I'm gonna try not to do it as much. I'm gonna only do it up to the point where I can reasonably be sure that you're accounting for each other's positions, you're accounting for each other's conditions, and accounting for each other's field of fire and things like that. Once I think that you know what you're doing there, I'm gonna jump out, and because I don't want to metagame this right, because I'm on the defending team. You're attacking me, and we will be switching up comms. I do require that one of you stream at one point, and I will be DMing Seabod. He's gonna be your team leader on the attacking team.
Are you want me to jump in TeamSpeak, Hustler?
I don't think it's really going to be necessary with this size of a group.
That's fine. I was just double checking.
Yeah, one of us will probably just go down. One team will probably just go down to Squad 1, and one team will stay up here in Fleet 1.
What am I supposed to do, Hustler? Just drive a vehicle?
Drive the vehicle, and you can be the gunner.
How in the heck does that work?
So the Spartan's real weird. It
The
has
Spartan? This
yeah.
thing right here.
Yep.
I know about it.
It has the gun slaved to the pilot's controls.
Which I think makes no sense for this kind of vehicle.
It doesn't.
Should I get in or no?
Yep, go ahead and get in. Defense team, go ahead and get in the Spartan. So Antares, Hustler 1, and Liliana.
Alright, kids. I have no
Attacking
idea where I'm
team?
going.
Yeah, I'll let you know where to go. Attacking team, go ahead and start organizing your own party.
Seabot, are you still off planet?
Yeah, I'm about to pick up a gun up and I'm heading back
Please
over.
proceed to assigned
Alright, sounds good. We'll wait for you here.
Whoever's attacking, if you want to start a party up, and I'm gonna go and drop down to Fleet 2. And whoever's attacking, come down with me, I guess.
We'll
Yeah,
see you down there.
Yep.
I'm gonna go in the building so I'm not out here in the conditions.
Is it just us four for attacking and 2 defending? Isn't that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What's everybody's weapon loadouts? Ballpark.
Blackbeard has the grenade launcher and SF9.
Alright.
Same for barbecue.
What do you got, Knox?
Knox left the party.
Okay.
Knox, you with us still? It's like Knox might have DC'd.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll deal with it as we go.
Barbecue, I was running the same gear up until I changed it for this event.
Yeah, I threw this on because it's the medium uniform. I had a bunch of them ready to go, so I was thinking about going heavy, but I know it doesn't seem like it makes a huge difference to visibility and maneuverability in game, but it just feels bulky.
It's a little bit slower movement, but it's not super noticeable, to be honest. Like, if you're just like full-blown blitzing, you'll notice, but if you're kind of being strategic, it's not a big deal.
Good to know.
Your hydration and your food drops faster because you are heavier.
Good to know.
I thought about running just a fucking grenade launcher and a rocket launcher. But I think that would have been a little fucking rough.
I mean, the last time we did it, we really needed a more heavy artillery when we did it last time.
Yeah, but from what my understanding is, the objective is to capture the vehicle in any map, like not to destroy the vehicle.
Yeah, well, when I did it, we were taking the Carrack, and we basically army crawled for like 3 clicks, give or take. And the problem we had is we didn't really have enough people with like explosives to breach or disable the ramp to actually get access to the vehicle.
Gotcha.
That was one of the issues we ran across. On top of somebody was sniping on top of the Carrack, and the shield was protecting them, so you couldn't actually hit them.
That's kind of BS, though. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
you should turn
this
the
was the first one that I did, and it was just different issues that we noticed that need to be addressed, kind of thing.
Yeah. We're gonna crawl 7 clicks around them and flank them from the rear.
Well, to be honest, what we did last time, we actually had like a 6-man team attacking, and we actually split into everybody basically encircled them and all came in all directions. That's what we basically did.
Hey, Seabud, what do you think your ETA is?
Give me about 3 minutes. give or take 3-5 minutes.
Roger that.
All right, second team, you've got 10 minutes. The Spartan is going to remain stationary from that point. You can begin your assault after 12 minutes. Does that make sense?
So in 12
Yes.
minutes, we're allowed to step off.
12 minutes, you're allowed to Charlie Mike. Yep. I will give you general bearing. I will not give you specific intel. I will tell you that you can look for taillights on the Spartan, and you can see them from a good 10 clicks off. So keep a lookout for those red orbs the vehicle's going to be on. Otherwise, you just never find it. I'm not going to be that much of a dick. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me in Discord. All of you are reasonable individuals, but I do have a lot of experience with Seabod and have faith in his capabilities, so he's in charge of your team for right now. So just make sure to defer to his decisions. He's been on these before. He knows his way around a gun as well. So whenever you guys get together as an attacking force, in 12 minutes, so for me that is 6:45 CST, but it's going to be 45 after whatever hour that you're in. Will be go time for you guys, okay?
Roger that.
All right. Good luck and happy hunting.
He didn't give us the bearing, did he? That's gonna be.
Not till we get down there, more than likely.
When you fly in, will you pay attention to what bearing the buildings are facing, since we don't have them?
That's a good point. I forgot we don't get bearings on the ground. You know what? I want to hop in the Redeemer.
Good call. If you still can, the parties are separated now.
It's giving me an option to access ramp.
Sweet.
I cannot.
Am I in y'all's party or not?
See, bud?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you were.
Yeah, I wasn't. I've been kind of. Hang on.
See, bud, you're not from Oklahoma, are you?
No, I'm from Alabama.
Oh, okay, I've been trying to place your accent.
As attackers, we can pull a ground vehicle. Did anybody have any preference as far as ground vehicles go? I believe we can get one.
I think I only have one, and that's the ballista. Which probably won't do us too much good right now.
Alright. He says we can basically close the gap using our aircraft, but we got to stay outside of 500 meters. That's fairly close, to be honest.
Yeah, 500 meters is pretty close.
I'd rather drop 2 clicks out from their position, depending on how far they are from the base.
I agree. I'd rather keep the distance.
Yeah, then walk in, using the concealment and foliage to our advantage.
Absolutely.
The defenders, how many ground vehicles did he say they have? Was it 1 or 2?
Thank
They
you.
have 1.
One.
Just
Spartan.
Yep.
Just a
Yeah.
Spartan.
Just a Spartan.
He's put a comment in there, assume anti-air fire, which makes me think he's got rocket launchers.
I didn't see them have any kind of rail guns on them, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't grab it at the last minute.
It just wouldn't surprise me if they have the shoulder rocket launcher.
Right.
All right, I'm headed to y'all's location. I'm about 3 mil out. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Whose Prowler is this?
That's Liliana's.
Liliana's?
I like the blue on it.
Really proud of it.
Yeah.
It's a good little. It's a fun little ship. I just didn't really use it enough to keep it. So
Yeah, I have one too, and I'm really starting. It's growing on me a lot. But I've got my eye on piloting dropships for the org, so I may be a little biased.
So I heard, and I don't know, but so from my understanding, from what I was talking, the dropship that's not the fleet or Marines. That falls underneath the Frontier.
There was a reorganization in security
Okay.
recently, so it'll fall under VTAC, which is Marines.
All right, cool. I like that idea. Like,
Yeah, the website documentation hadn't been updated yet.
well, I wasn't looking at that. I wasn't looking at that. Like, for instance, there was a guy. I think Leah was there along with somebody else, and they were. That was a discussion, and they're like, no, like it's the Frontier thing. It's like, okay, like the Frontier does it because nobody in fleet or in security wants to do it because it's not shoot. It's not bang bang bang. It's fly in, drop off, stand by.
Right.
But which is whatever.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that role is going to change because, one of the reasons I'm doing the FCT is it's a requirement for the dropship pilots.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, if your ship gets disabled and you go on the ground, you're going to be placed into a team. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If your ship becomes some reason for like you would say it doesn't blow up. Hope it doesn't blow up. Let's just say your power plant's fried. You're going to have to disembark and you're gonna have a small team move to your location, or you're gonna be run on the ground until a dropship comes in for a pickup. But again, I don't know. Like,
Hello again. Just jumping up. You have clear understanding, Seabot, of what I sent you in DMs.
yeah, for the most part, I'm making final approach to the Shubin facility, and I'm about to be on the ground.
Gotcha. So did any of you track where the Spartan was headed?
we don't got bearings, but you guys drove straight off from the pad from the last time I saw.
Okay.
And we can't get anybody's ship because they're all locked out because we're not in your guys' party to access the Prowler or the Redeemer.
So you can just shoot the back hatch of the Redeemer and it'll open.
Okay.
We can't pull weapons here.
That's alright, we got Seabud inbound, so he should have bearings. We should be go off that.
Yeah, but he's not going to be in a ship that unless any of you have ground vehicles.
I mean,
I can pull some if we need to.
It would help because we're covering a good bit of distance.
He must have drove really far out then.
Well, it's however far we can get in 10 minutes.
So I'm assuming 10 clicks or more.
Yeah, right around that is what the Spartan's rate of go juice is. But I will also tell them as well, if we have to turn around and drive back towards the base, we will. So let me know if you can get any ground vehicles or in the ships. Sorry about that. It slipped my mind that was a armistice zone. But we'll figure it out. We'll make it work.
All good.
Hey guys.
Hey, Nox.
What's up?
I'm sorry, my computer just took a massive shit. And now every time I try and launch the game, anti-cheat takes 100% of my CPU and then crashes and says it can't open.
Good times.
So, you know, fuck my life.
Sorry about that, man. That sucks. Feel free to hang out, though, I guess.
Yeah, you watch the stream and criticize us.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Have fun, guys.
Yeah, sorry. Hope you get everything fixed, man.
Doubtful.
How far does the armistice zone go away from the facility? Is there a radius for it yet? It's- We got a vehicle.
Yay.
No tank? No tank.
Sorry, Seapod. After you, man.
The ramp's down.
Yeah, you know, does anybody have a bearing on which way they went?
They did not give us a bearing, but I think they drove. I think they drove straight out. I didn't watch them fully, so I'm not too sure.
Now he did say we could use a aerial vehicle to basically spot. We didn't have to use a ground vehicle.
But he did say be cautious of anti-air threat.
Yeah, that just makes me think he's got rocket launchers. Everybody's in the ground vehicle, correct?
In and seated. And my 12-minute timer is at 45 seconds.
Yeah. I'm just hoping this is the right direction because we don't have a compass is the problem. So I'm just kind of pissing in the wind here.
Oh, there's no bearing in the vehicle?
Nope, not on ground vehicles. You get no compass, so
You want me get in the in your ship and just go up and see if I can see the tail lights? Because he said you should be able to see the tail lights from like 10 clicks.
I think he only wants us to use one vehicle, not two.
Gotcha.
At least the way I read it. I'm just gonna go for it. Our time's up anyway.
Is there a camera on this thing? Oh, I got bearings in the turret. Right now we're heading bearing 0. Well, we're facing 0.
That's not a bearing. The 0 is the front of the ground vehicle.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Yeah, you're right.
You're fine.
let me know when you see taillights or anything like that, guys.
When y'all headed out, Hustler, did y'all just go straight off the pad and just go straight, basically?
Fairly, yeah. We're about
Okay.
10 clicks now.
That's fine. I just wanted to get a rough, direction.
And we do have our taillights on, so you should be able to see those at a good bit out. But we can also head closer to the base.
Yeah, that's fine. And I do have my stream pulled up on YouTube as well. So if you need to look at my
Awesome.
screen,
I will, if you can. Did you link that anywhere?
no, it's just CBOD. It's just my name.
On YouTube, you said, right?
Yeah. I've been trying to get in the habit of streaming a lot lately.
Alright, well, I will watch this, and I will be watching your stream. So it's going to be a little bit time delayed, but if you need to anything pressing, just let me know.
Yeah, that'll work. As far as tactics, how do y'all want to do this? Y'all want to stick together for... What is that over there? Not up on the ridge, are they? Hey, who's on the turret? You see a light straight ahead?
Yeah, I see the diamond. Stand by. Can I zoom in with this thing?
Maybe if you use mouse wheel, hold an F maybe, or F4 maybe.
F. Yeah, stand by. I lost it. Stand by. I'm gonna try to.
I wouldn't think I should be able to see it this soon. I don't know if that's something or is it just like dust?
Seabud, you were asking about tactics. I think I'm fine sticking together, or, once we get eyes on and see where they are, if we can identify where they are, if we need to split up, I'm comfortable with that as well.
Yeah, I've got a sniper rifle and assault rifle, so I can get a little bit
Perfect.
better range to see what's going on.
There's one star that sticks out from the rest, and we've shifted about 30 degrees to the left of it from where we stepped off at. So we're moving, hoping.
Because I see a mineable that way, and we got the regular
Yeah.
vehicles that way. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing.
Yeah, but the Redeemer now is to our port side though. So if you look behind us,
Yeah. I mean the other ground vehicles, yeah, they're all to our port. Kind of want to get up on this ridge so we can get some better vision. This is why we seriously need a compass for ground shot.
Yeah, they really talked up FPS radar and then pushed it. That was a bummer.
Yeah. get up on this ridge, see if we can get some eyes.
There's another good beefy hilltop to our right that sits up a little bit higher than this.
Yeah, it's kind of to the yeah.
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
That's not good. Come on. Don't blow up, please.
Ah. Coming in hot.
Well, they just... I mean, I'm glad they rewrite themselves, but they're super janky. They really... I kind of feel like if they're going to do it like this, they really need somebody in a small ship that can kind of direct people. So at least people know that they're going the right way. Do y'all see something in the distance? Or is that just, I think it's just rocks.
I'm scanning.
Yeah, that ping straight ahead. Or was there something to your starboard?
Yeah, I mean, there's something 6,000 meters ahead, but that could... it's probably rocks.
Does a ship show up as a box as well?
Yeah, it will.
Yep.
So you got to get close enough, and then you'll... So I've got something 7,000 meter to the starboard side, and I got something about 6,000 meters to the port side. I swear I think I see something on the mountains, but I'm not 100%. I'm gonna head this way. This is really, really steep over here.
Jesus. I'm glad that I'm in like the sensory deprivation chamber in the back here.
I swear I think I see a light up on the ridge, but it's really hard to tell 100%. That's not good.
Just take the quick way down.
Nah, I just don't want to blow us all up.
It's just, we'll consider that a shortcut.
And I will blow up if we keep bouncing too much.
You know, we did that Rumble rally the other day, and somebody was driving a Ursa in it, and that thing got beat to hell, and it didn't blow up.
Oh, it's really durable. Don't get me wrong, but I've seen every ground vehicle blow up at one point or another.
Fair.
So we're about 7,000 meters from where we started, ballpark. Now, I'm gonna head up on this ridge here and see.
Yeah.
If they actually made it to 10 clicks.
How many rockets can this thing take?
Probably not many. I don't know. I've never even shot the rocket launcher, shoulder launcher before.
What's that dead ahead in your field of view? Turret.
I see. It doesn't give me a fucking identification. I got boxes and shit off to my.
Yeah, that.
I see something straight ahead.
Yeah, that
5,000.
box is close enough that it could be it.
Oh, hey, hold on, wait. I lost that. I got a boulder up ahead, and I got rocks up ahead.
Something 5,000 meters up on another ridge. Oh shit.
Whee!
Yeah.
It's a nice little half pipe. There it is again.
I keep picking up rocks mostly. See how far we are from our ships, or my ship.
We are
I can't see.
9,229 meters.
I'm thinking we're pretty close, to be honest.
Whoa. I'm looking for the red lights, but I'm
actually gonna get out of the seat for a minute. I'm gonna look around with my sniper up and see if I can spot anything with this zoom. Just get up on this ridge a little bit.
That's a nice little perch there.
Yeah. I just don't see any lights right off.
I mean, we don't even know if what direction we were heading. Like, we don't know if we just went the opposite way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Between bouncing and climbing and rolling down hills and jumping from one peak to the other, there's no bearing.
We just 30K'd.
Fuck. Yep.
God damn it. Oh, no wonder we couldn't find them.
That hasn't happened in a while.
Yep. Just want to go back up there to them, or?
Yeah, might as well.
Actually,
Yeah, we just 30K'd.
And we had Joe on the ropes.
Yeah, I was
We
stuck
had-
in the freaking cockpit.
had
You were not far off.
Yeah, I mean,
I actually saw the lights in your stream. You just didn't catch them.
I thought I saw something a couple times, but I wasn't 100%. Damn.
That worked.
We'll reform party and use the time we have available to us, but we use this as a kind of a talking point, right? Like, it's very difficult terrain, right? It's dark. There was a storm. And these are things that you have to rely on intel for. I'm going to send invites out to everybody again.
Everybody probably need to shut their launcher down and relaunch so you don't get an error.
Yeah, let's go ahead and restart everything, exit out, and relaunch
Why
the
don't I
game.
take a break for a little while? I have to.
If you have to
have to
go,
do
you
a
have to
few
go.
things
That's
out.
fine. I'm not like, if you've got anything that you have to do, real life first always.
Oh,
Did you,
thanks for letting me drive.
Yep, it's a fun location. It's a very fun
Oh, yeah.
location. And we spent days mapping that location out. So the actual intel map is quite detailed of what you would have been able to gather from that. So
FK for a second. We'll just take relaunches.
yeah, I'm just gonna be logging back into the game, into the menus. So
I want to talk to you guys in a bit, alright?
All right. Thanks for coming.
All right, I'm back in menu.
all right.
so what did I miss? I finally made it
Nothing.
back and
We got 30K.
oh, okay. Did you guys get the update?
Update.
I don't have an
Never mind.
update.
I mean, that might be why we got 30K. They've done that to us numerous times, right?
Yeah,
But
I've verified so many times. I honestly don't know if there was an update somewhere in there. I thought there was because I could have sworn I didn't verify one time and it was like an install button was already there. But
yeah, I didn't get anything like that.
I know my computer took a massive shit, and oh man, this has not been a fun last 30 minutes or whatever.
To be honest with you, I just kind of assume that you're going to be fucked out of half of the event.
I mean, I'm kind of aware that everybody's on par with how fucked my computer is now, and it honestly pisses me off even more because it's like so apparent that my computer sucks that much that like I've become that guy.
We still love you. Just letting you know.
I know it just sucks. Like no, like this is literally the first time in 2 weeks that I've been able to sit down and play a game, and it did this to me. And so like there was, I won't even lie to you guys, there was a very large amount of yelling on this side of the computer the last half hour.
I can hear the cracking in your voice, so I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
All right, we have everybody in party. Gotcha. Yeah, that's just unfortunately the fucking game we play, right? And that's
I'm not even gonna blame the game completely because I am on some really old. I'm still rocking DDR3, so like it's. I'm basically trying to run a marathon as a grandma with half a lung, and she's doing really good. So
Just hook the oxygen tube up to your stoma. You'll be fine.
right.
All right. Well, we're going to use this as a learning experience no matter what. Like, I'm already taking notes and shit on this. Barbecue and Blackbeard, since you have the least amount of time, most likely with the org, what do you think of this terrain?
That's difficult terrain. I mean, it's great, you know, if I were on the defending side, right, and in a ground vehicle, I'd be loving it. I think there's some great places to lose pursuers. From a pursuer standpoint, there's some great high places, but it also, you know, if you're in a vehicle, it leaves you really exposed when you're up there searching for your targets.
Let me ask this, Hustler. Are we able to use on the attacking side, can we use more than just a ground vehicle for scouting?
Well, what did I send you in your DMs?
Well, it said that or, so I assumed just one style, so I wasn't sure.
So, if you ever have questions about that, ask me, but I'm trying to like lead people down the path of, hey, he didn't specify, so I'm going to push the envelope.
Well, I didn't really have the right shit for that on site, so I wasn't going to try to do that anyway.
But yeah,
but my first thought was to, you know, in hindsight, was to go get the Cartial to help light up the area, looking for locations.
That would have been fantastic. Usually any scouting ship is invaluable to a ground team, right? And actually how I had planned the T-Back event was I was going to be the ground commander, but I was going to be watching Zach's stream as the air commander, right? As the scout ship. So I could get a bird's eye view whenever I wanted, right? And I've got 2 screens on my monitor. I could set him up bird's eye view.
Yeah, for sure.
So here's where it's still scripted, but it's very loose in FCT, where if I give you vague, very vague commands, I expect you to exploit any and every, you know, possible maneuver. And I'm using these as learning experiences to grow the org's knowledge base. So if you come up with something very creative, like Zach did with the Nox, right? That was fucking terrifying for you guys. I take notes of this. Because dealing with a Nox, when you're on foot, you don't have any railguns.
It's terrible.
It's shitty.
Well, even
You
if
need to make rocks your friend.
Even if you have a railgun, you're not going to hardly be able to hit it unless he's sitting still anyway.
Yeah, but when Quantum specified, I think it was you that killed him, right? Because he parked somewhere and was looking for something, and Quantum was just like, kill him now, kill him now.
Yeah, I mean, I killed him when I was in my Buccaneer, but yeah.
So we need to start thinking about whatever tools we can use to of benefit. And as a Marine commander, even if we have one person in the air, only one, and if they're a good pilot and they can stay alive, like in a Buccaneer or something, like that's super fast and stealthy, I can very well utilize that. So here's where we start thinking outside that box, right? I'm a ground commander, but there's fucking spaceships, right? You're not going to be able to control a ground environment very long if you've got air superiority, or if you don't have air superiority. But this terrain, I'm going to have to limit it a little bit in FTC because we're limited on vehicles, we're limited on people we have. When we load back in, the defending force is going to head pretty much straight north of the objective, and I'm going to share a map to you, Seabod. Or did I already give you that?
No, I haven't gotten it.
Okay.
Blackbeard's back.
Welcome back. So this map is like the X in the center of it is the Shubin 22 location. And like you can see the little legend there. The tank spots The circle is meant to oversee the Schumann 22 location and meant to just provide artillery support for a fleeing Spartan with a VIP in it. And they're going to be shooting towards the objective, but the lightning bolts are all ambush locations that we've scouted out. We spent a lot of time with this map, and that's kind of like the intel that we would have been able to capture. But because we got 30K'd, we're going to go ahead and kind of skip that part. You've already got intel. We're going to be at that lightning bolt north of the location. So
Did you share it?
I shared it with Seabot. So he's going to have to either share it with you or stream his Discord, whatever he decides to do. I'm not going to... It's kind of a test in that regard and how well you can relay information. We're going to be at that north lightning bolt. And how you decipher north on this in the dark or whatever is when you're looking at the location, you've got the main location and then you've got a little like section off to the side, and it creates... It's hard to tell on the map. You can't really see it. This is from 9,500 clicks out from straight above the location, but there's a little section from the facility that's smaller than the main section. And that smaller section is to the east, and the larger section, the main facility section, is to the west. So from that, you can kind of identify what's north, and we're just going to try to keep it simple because that's the shortest distance for a defensible location. We're all going to go north. You're just going to be following us.
What side do you want me on? Knock.
Still attacking.
Okay.
We're going to take a 5-minute break, though. Get some drinks, use the restroom, do whatever you got to do, and I'm going to load us back in. And
I was gonna ask if we could load in before we do the break, just because I don't know where I am and I might have to catch up to you guys.
Yeah, we're loading in now. But yeah, you guys, you really weren't that far off from us. You guys pointing out, hey, I've got boxes over here. Hey, I think I see a light. Those are the minute details that will develop your field craft. And Seabog kind of knows already, and Senius Nox, like, every little piece of information that you can use it in the field. And this is a very different environment than I've had an FTC in before, so I'm sure it's still challenging for Seabot and Senius.
Well, anytime you get a night ops, it increases the difficulty by 2.
Yeah.
And it was also stormy.
Yeah.
I personally really love night ops, so I might be the odd man out in this.
Well,
circle.
It's not that they're bad. They're pro and cons. You have both poor visibility, but it also gives you easier to sneak up because of the poor visibility. It's a trade-off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. We're both at the disadvantage, but the attackers are at a greater advantage than the defenders are in the darkness, as far as I'm concerned.
So go ahead and take 5-6 minutes, guys, and we'll reconvene and we'll restart. And we'll go as long as we have bodies to fill positions. So if you've got to go, you've got to go. Don't feel obligated, but we're going to keep going and learning and training until everybody calls it quits, basically. But I'll be back momentarily.
Sounds good. Back in a few.
Oh shit, Stumptown's on. Well, I know what I'm doing tonight.
Drink and a hope.
I actually already started drinking.
Hey, is anybody else? Is Knox coming in real broken?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
he's roboting up.
Is this any better?
No.
Star Citizen has broken his soul.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to do.
Try to
Drink
reset.
more.
Try to reset your mic, disconnect, and join back in. Maybe, if not, mess with your settings a little bit.
Ah, poor Tressa. Why do you not have a gunshot?
Any better?
Nope.
No.
Damn it.
All right. Yeah, I'm still on Port Tressler. I see Blackbeard here.
How about now?
Nope.
Does your voice say you got a good connection?
You guys are coming in loud and clear.
So he's talking about the voice connected down at the bottom of the menu in Discord.
Yeah, it's full green.
Makes me think some of this mic, to be honest.
Yeah, disconnect your mic and every connection and plug it in.
I did. Okay, hold on. I got another.
Systems activating. Systems.
How about now?
Nope.
I think I might be screwed.
I don't really know what to tell you. Maybe try restarting your whole computer and your router. Blackbeard, question for you.
Send it.
What does your profile picture say?
Oh, it's like it's more like a.
Is this better?
Yes.
Yes. Stand by. I could actually. It's been like 6 years since I read it.
Still a little crackly, but
Still, it's way better than it was.
okay. I think this is the best I can do. It's just my headset is just a piece of shit.
Your computer's shit, your headset shit. We're gonna have to fucking start a GoFundMe.
Dude,
GoFundMe for you.
I'm a poor man. Okay, I'm sorry.
Santis, you're a college student, right?
I was. That's why I'm a poor man. And then when I got out of college,
Like recently.
no, I graduated. Oh Jesus, I think it might be 3 years at this point. Yeah, I graduated like 3 years ago.
Barbecue's back, by the way.
Welcome back.
College stats, man. College stats.
I did graduate with honors, though, if that matters.
Good for you.
Congrats,
man. Good for you.
It's always a touchy subject. I got a 2.8 in my undergrad. She's passing. C's get degrees, right?
Yes, they do.
But then for my master's, I got a 3.8.
Nice.
I'm really trying to figure out how to. I'm really trying to figure out what my profile says. It's something about like you belong to a pack, or it's like, you know, I don't fuck. I couldn't tell you anymore.
Something cool and inspirational.
Yeah, it has to do with the pack of wolves, and like, you know, you're like basically like a leader is not, you know, a leader without the support of its pack.
I like to think my profile pic is cool and inspirational as well.
It's just your face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your beard is very inspirational, I will say.
Thanks. It doesn't show up very well, but the really impressive part is the mustache.
Yeah, I see it. I had to shave mine recently because I just did like 6 job interviews.
Yeah.
Quitter talk is what I just heard. Quitter talk.
You did. You basically heard, go limp and take it, and I did.
That's a pretty impressive beer there. Full Viking.
Alright, so we're going to get started here again, guys. We've got everybody in the same party. I don't see Seabod. Seabod, you're in the party?
Don't know. Let me look. Maybe.
If he is, he's not on the station. I don't see his name anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not on the station. I am in the party though.
Interesting.
I need one mic. I changed my armor, so give me a second. I'll be.
Does anyone need a gun while we're standing here? Like FS9.
Really, the only
Sniper,
person
P4.
that needed one left anyway, so...
Okay.
I know what I want. I want a railgun, but I don't have one.
Send Hustler 1 your bill for that Cineas Nox. I'll get reimbursed.
I'm not worried about it. It was like 40k.
Fucking damn it. I try to give people free credits, and they tell me not to worry about it. I'm just gonna keep drinking, I guess.
My ultimate goal is to have enough that I can create an event where I can actually pay people when they complete the event and make it my own game loop. So I really don't care about 40k.
Send it to Gooch just to piss him off.
There you go.
Would do.
Oh, y'all weren't on last night. We were killing a bunch of PvP orgs last night, and then some random guy sent Gooch money for killing his org all night.
That's funny.
Did someone say they wanted a railgun?
I do. Antares here.
I think I might actually have one at this station. Give me a sec.
Pad 11 for the Redeemer, Pad 11 for the Redeemer. Everybody's going to the same ship.
Second.
Okay, so I have one here, but how do I give it to you? Because it's an Armistice zone.
You would just have to have it in your inventory and drop it.
Good
And
point.
Just
Pad 11, Pad 11.
It
I'll be
says
there.
it won't allow me to drop a weapon in Armistice zone.
No worries, man. No worries. I'll make do with my sniper rifle.
No, just store it in the ship's inventory. If you.
Yeah, you can just board my ship and store it in the vehicle.
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Inventory isn't shared.
Right, but once we leave Armistice zone, I can take it out and drop it on the floor for him.
Yeah.
We're not going to worry about the comm array. We're just going to deal with the consequences.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm already almost a Schumann 22 anyway.
Good copy.
I don't really care. They can come. They can
Pad
come.
11, Pad 11. We're leaving in 2 minutes, so...
So
Never used
before I pull over the railgun, I'm just wanted to add that apparently I have this from one of my last character wipes, so I don't have any ammo for it.
Oh, that's kind of a problem. Never mind.
Yeah. So
No,
you get one clip, my friend.
no, that's fine. No worries.
Okay.
Forget about it.
Just don't
I
miss
appreciate
it.
it,
You'll be
though.
fine.
Sorry.
I like how every elevator is at pad 11.
Yeah.
Because there's really only two.
Like shit, it's at pad 11. It's gonna take a minute.
I guess I should post my pick barbecue. My beer is just as big as yours.
Nice.
10 forward is a good. So,
Yeah.
if you would have asked me, like in November, right? We do a thing in the veteran group where it's No Shave November.
Yep.
I was pretty well along there because I'd already been growing it out, and I won that event in our inner veteran group. But then I trimmed it up a little bit, and then I finally started getting like higher profile interviews with like the USDA and Forest Service and shit. So it's like, fuck, fine, shave it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate.
The reason why I got my call sign, well, my name is Blackbeard, is because that was my call sign when I was in the JTEC in the Army unit. And I was given it by that name because I have, oh man, just as a beard. It's just beautiful. It's not as long as yours, but it's full. And at one point, it came down past, like, where my nips are.
Oh wow.
That's pretty damn long, dude.
It's
That's
funny.
impressive.
We in the Boston Tea Party chat where we're talking about our inner org war between T-Back and Vanguard. Everybody posted face pics of ourselves. Everybody had a beard except Zaknifian.
Babyface.
I can see that.
Babyface Z. But nah, he came back and was like, nah, man, I had a beard the day before, but I shaved it.
Yeah, we all talk shit to him.
Yeah. sure.
Anyway, Pad 11, Redeemer, get on board.
I'm on site, so whenever y'all get here.
All right, so check off when you are boarding. I want to hear confirmations from Blackbeard, Antares, Barbecue, and Senius Knox.
Like,
Barbecue's
boarded
aboard.
and board.
Nox is aboard top turret.
Antares is aboard.
Good copy. Are you all seated?
Copy.
Momentarily. Alright, barbecue seated.
All right, taking off.
Star's like, nope, fuck that. I'm sitting in the back. I'm not getting in the the co-pilot, the pilot seat.
Prepare for quantum. Looks like we're daylight this time.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
20,
Oh,
22
okay.
is on the dark side. I'm already
Yeah.
there.
The spline jump was pointing at daylight and then it oriented to the dark side. We'll orient everybody before we head out, though, so we have a better direction. You guys were not far off, though. It was just so fucking hard to see.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So
the other thing is the issue is the render distance. You know, is not great.
did y'all get lost?
It's not that we get lost. It was we didn't really. All we have is go straight from the pad. And
Gotcha.
when you start rolling down the hill, you may get off a little.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So-
no, you gotta pay attention to your heading in a way other than the ground when you're going up and down hills because you can get turned around really, really fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was watching.
We didn't
I was
really-
watching the. There was a certain. I don't know if it was a planet or if it was a star, but it stood out besides the other stars in the sky. Then I would look at that and look at the Redeemer because the Redeemer gave us a marker of where we were coming
Yeah.
from.
Yeah,
That's one of the reasons I like nighttime is you can orient yourself by the stars.
I'm probably the one in this chat with the most land nav experience because I've done 35 click land nav courses. But I always start to terrain associate, so I don't really lose bearing that often. So any kind of ideas to maintain bearing to people that are less experienced is going to be useful for this. So if you guys have good ideas, using a particular star or a mountain or whatever, that's great. And that's one of the communication cues that I look in FTC cruise, right? What do you communicate as your bearing? But we are definitely going to orient to a different standard right now. So I'm going to stream my Discord, my screen, and Star Citizen, let me know when everybody sees it.
I see it.
Blackbeard's on it.
Barbecue's got it.
So you see that there's a big section of the base and there's a smaller section of the base. On my screen, it's to the right.
Yes.
Yes.
So oriented this way, straight up is north. You've got the little pad off to your right, the main base off to your left. Up is north.
Got it.
So, again, looking at my stream, you probably can't see it very well, but there's a 2-peak mountain range straight north, straight up.
Yeah, I can't
You guys-
see on yours.
Can't see anything.
It's very dark, yeah. But going straight north, there's 2 mountain ranges. There's a peak to the right, peak to the left. We're almost pointed straight in between the two. But the defending force will be parked on the top of one of those locations.
Roger.
One of the 2 peaks, but not in the saddle.
Correct.
Got it.
We will be on a peak straight north. And I will be parking the Redeemer on location, so you can use that as a radar ping to orient yourself. But again, when we spawn this ground vehicle in, orient yourself. And if you've got to use an aerial vehicle, do it. And I can help with this.
I brought one Hustler after we talked.
Okay. And
The hell?
you will see too that it's nighttime, but at certain angles, my vision turns to day. So you can very easily manipulate your gamma and your visual settings to look north. And I will leave the lights at the Redeemer on, and it's pointed straight at the objective. Okay?
Roger.
Nox is attempting to load back in.
Attempt away.
Sorry, I made the mistake of clicking on your stream.
So this org is very good in trying to help people with equipment. I've been offered money before to try to be a regular streamer, and I just don't have it in me to ask for help or anything like that. But you've been around long enough, Senius, that I think if you requested some equipment help with a GoFundMe, even if it's like $150 throughout the entire org, that'll be at least enough to upgrade your RAM. But anyway, the light shining forward, I'm going to leave that on. And we will disembark and start this process all over again. So Antares, go ahead and spawn your Spartan, Seabod, spawn your ground vehicle, whichever one you have, and have somebody in the aerial ship. And once we get every vehicle organized, we will divide up into teams again.
Yep, that's fine. I'll let y'all
Same
get
teams.
situated. Yep.
Star Citizen is merciful. I spawned in the turret.
Wow.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I just need a re-invite to party and we'll be good.
Alright, taking care of that now.
Hey, see, but are you in the vehicle pad?
No, I'm in my ship next to it though. I'm about to head in there.
Just a heads up, I'm turning game chat off.
That's advised, yeah.
Core to all, huh?
It says you're already in our party. You might just not have party markers. Can you go into your
Oh,
multi
crap.
and confirm?
Alright, I just left group.
Okay.
I guess I
There.
was in it.
Yeah, you probably just didn't have party markers. Invite sent.
Got the invite, but no markers.
Well, sucks to be you.
Well, we're gonna have to remake the party anyway on the attacking side, so it don't really matter.
Yeah, we're gonna have to remake them on both sides.
Welcome to Roman Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
So many vehicles.
Alright, I'm gonna let one of y'all drive. I'm gonna be in my ship.
Almost sent this, almost.
Thank you. Please visit again.
I'm so used to moons. Like the low gravity.
Alright.
I saw you jump, and I was like, "Yeah, he's not making that
I'm
jump."
gonna drop down to Fleet 2. Whoever's attacking, let's drop.
Oh,
Roger.
okay.
Alright, be right down.
What are we getting into? The attacking team. I don't want to get into the wrong thing. I don't have party markers.
Get into the her. Let me make a party real fast. Hang on.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the one I'm in. Are you guys in the Spartan?
No, we're in the
Ursa.
Oh, okay. So I'm standing next to the wrong thing.
I mean, you could always be our like little sleeper cell and don't tell them that you're on the other scene.
No. Oh wow.
All right, so I brought the flashlight this time, so we're gonna not be struggling as bad.
Oh.
I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Cartial or not.
I've heard about its lights.
It's incredibly bright. I know that.
is everybody boarded? Or we're holding
Yeah,
here, aren't we?
I just
We're holding
closed
here,
the door.
like-
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God! It's daylight.
Yeah, this is my. Normally, when I do night ops, this is what I bring.
I really hate the fact that the trees are sticking through the bottom of the Ursa.
My immersion, it is broken.
Very much so. Just like the fact I shouldn't be able to see the lights from in here because there's no windows.
Yeah, once we get a location, we'll probably pull off about a click or so out and disembark is the plan.
So are you gonna be our top cover then?
No, I'm gonna be using the ship to spot. I mean, I can stay up here while y'all push, and I can call targets. But I think it'd be better to have me on the ground with y'all. I just want to be able to use this as a guide, mostly to help guide y'all where to go, so we're not running blind anymore.
Okay.
At least that's my initial thought on it. He doesn't want me to get more than 500 meters anyway, so
It's just Hustler and Antares versus us?
yeah. I expect some heavy firepower on their sides, so
Wow, I'm having hard lag. I don't think Blackbeard should drive right now.
I can switch with you.
It's the same kind of thing, same expectation, only it's going to be 5 minutes of travel now. So it's going to be significantly less distance that you have to cover, but we're going to go in the general direction of where the Spartan is located now, so please confirm that you have that general location.
Seabud, can you confirm that? I'm getting into the driver's seat.
Yeah, I've got you locked. Hustler.
Okay. So make sure that whatever, let's call it a 45 to 60 degree angle straight from where the lights on the Redeemer are pointed, we're going to be anywhere in that direction but straight north.
Oh, jeez.
And we're going to
Hold
be...
No, you'll slow down until they get set up anyway.
Yeah, my controls are locked up.
Yeah, we're not leaving yet. But we're going to be parked within a 300 meter radius of either peak straight north. And we're pointed straight north. So if you go, I almost want to call it 120 degrees. If you go straight 120 degrees north in the right direction, it's going to be the only two peaks within that distance within 10K. It should be very easy to find us.
Yeah, I mean, I see this. I see the peaks you're talking about, so that's fine.
And from a ship, I know for a fact that you can spot the taillights on this thing from 5.5 kilometers.
Yeah.
So we'll be anywhere. You're gonna know where we're at. That's your intel for the op. Holy shit, that Ursa is fast.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Are you having issues, buddy?
Y'all take it
Yep.
slow. Y'all take it slow because that thing will get out of control real quick if you go full throttle.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
heard me earlier, Seabud, but my controls are fucked.
Let me try. I'm gonna do it.
That's fine. I mean, if worst comes to worst, y'all can take my Cartial and I can drive the Rover. So.
You want me to drive?
Stand by.
You might want to sit down, barbecue.
We'll start prepping 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes I'm going to take off in this fucking Spartan. And I've been the fastest driver so far of people that have tested this. I've made it 26 kilometers in 15 minutes. But I'm still going to be limited within like a 300 meter radius of the peaks of those mountains. So I could be anywhere within the 300 meter radius of the peaks of those mountains. But this is your 2 minute warning before I start out, and then I'm going to give you guys 5 to 7 minutes or whatever to start your follow-on objective.
That's fine.
Do you
Just DM me whenever you were ready to roll. So.
Yep. Do you guys have any questions for me at this point?
Good luck.
Our goal
Lead
is
it.
still just to take the Spartan, yes?
Yep. Enter the driver's seat of the Spartan. And return the Spartan at least halfway back towards Shubin 22. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you can't just sit in the seat.
Yeah. It's not like tag you're it.
Yeah, like just run in, sit in the seat. I win!
It's not going to be like that.
I will say, if you hadn't have made that specification, I totally would have tried to ninja that.
I know you would have. Alright, so this is your 2 minute warning. If you got to take a piss or grab a drink, do it.
Copy that.
Good luck.
So when I was sitting in the driver's seat, when I would throttle up, it would just stay fully throttled up, and I couldn't.
You didn't have your cruise control on by chance.
No, because it would start out with nothing, and then I nudged forward, and that seemed to work. But then, like, I would cruise forward for a second, and then it would like get stuck. So I don't know, and it was doing the same thing with the keyboard and with throttle. I don't know what's up with that.
I don't know. It makes me think something's double key bound on ground vehicles as well.
Yeah, it could be.
I would double check your keybinds on ground vehicles and make sure none of your flight sticks are set. I don't know. You normally use your flight sticks for ground vehicles or not.
I did the other day when we were doing that Rumble rally, and it was fine.
Landing gear up.
Okay, I'm back.
I really need to start flying this ship more often. I actually really like this ship. Sentience, what weaponry do you have with you?
Apologies for the delay in response. You caught me while I was setting something up.
No, you're fine.
I have an FS9 and a F8 sniper.
Okay, so you got a sniper too. So let's do this. I got a sniper too. So
I unfortunately do not have a suppressor on either of my weapons because I couldn't get one.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. Now, what I'll say is we both have rifles. So why don't you go with Blackbeard and I'll go with Barbecue when we split in a bit. So,
All right, guys, you've got a 1 minute warning,
All right.
and then I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you a 5 minute warning. And then after that 5 minute warning, you guys are clear to proceed.
All right. Yeah.
So I'm going to do my damnedest to get in the best position that I can. But it's your job as a Cartual. You are free to elevate to whatever elevation you want to at whatever time that you are free, or that you want to do so. And you can sit there and watch me in my direction, right?
But we're not engaging with the Cartual, right?
You are not engaging with the Cartual. The Cartual is strictly a scout ship.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then we will go from there. It is beginning to be daylight, right?
Let's do this. I want to see it. I'm stuck in the back. I don't get to see any pretty.
We can always open the tailgate and watch you look out the back.
Yeah, right. But I will let you guys know when you're a go, but we're going to start here momentarily.
Thanks for telling me I could do that while I'm sitting in my seat. Hey, I can see the Redeemer from here. Hey, so real talk. Do you guys have med guns?
Yes.
I've got 2 on me.
Okay.
Blackbeard has one. I'm just not that familiar with it yet.
Point and pull the trigger.
Well, no, not just that. If you need to heal yourself, you pull it out with 4, hit B, will target your arm, and just left click
Okay.
to heal yourself.
You have to be within 4 meters to res somebody or heal them.
Wow. I doubt you'll have time to heal if you take a lot of shots anyway.
Dude, you'd be surprised. You can get someone up really, really fast, actually. If you try and use a med pen, though, it's really hard to get it to work right on the person. Like, you have to be standing over them just perfectly, so you waste a lot of time. So it's better if you're going to get somebody up, it's better to use the med gun. If you're going to heal yourself, it's better to use a med pen.
Yeah, I've gotten out of the habit of even bringing med pens. I just use the healing gun most of the time.
Oh, I still use med pens because they're way faster than pulling the gun out and aiming at yourself and clicking.
Don't get me wrong, they both have their benefits, but they're both slow as far as I'm concerned to pull out.
I closed the ramp, so we're not dragging it.
I'm heading 12 o'clock, correct? From where I'm looking.
Yeah, I put my I put the turret crosshair on their departure.
Hey, you guys want to go?
We got a 5-minute warning from
Yeah.
Hustler, so probably
Hey,
close
see,
to
but-
the top of the hour. We'll probably start.
Yeah, see, but that there's 2 peaks, right?
Yep. There's 2
They're going to one. They're going to one of them.
Yep.
Do you want us to go to the opposite and so we get eyes on them?
Well, probably the simplest is to let me figure out where they're at, and then I can kind of get y'all situated on where we want to look for the best entry point.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, we
this
definitely
thing's-
don't want to be directly underneath the Cartual, like using him to light our way, so to speak, because that's going to be just as detrimental to us as it would be to them.
Right. Daytime. Nighttime.
Yeah, it's so broken that I can see those lights in the back of the Ursa.
Landing gear up.
I wish we had smoke grenades.
Agreed.
There is a bearing in this turret.
Yeah,
See,
but it's not a bearing like a compass.
Yeah, it is. There's a bearing relative to the Ursa, and there's a bearing, I think, right? Relative to the... Oh, no, I see what you mean. There's 2 bearings relative to the Ursa?
Well, 0, if you're in the turret, should be front.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Let me pull your stream up. I don't have it pulled up.
One should be a bearing, one should be a mark.
Well, okay. So if you look at my stream, right?
I can't. I'll crash.
Yeah, I'm watching.
All right. So in line with my crosshair, you can see the bearing markers there,
Yep.
right? But there's also in the lower left quadrant of my view, there's the bearing as well.
Yeah, but that's the bearing off the nose of the Ursa. So if I turn the Ursa, your 0 is going to be different.
So those are both bearings relative to the Ursa.
Are you talking
That's
about the
no, like the 358 is the crosshair, your number of your bearing of you're looking at off the nose of the Ursa. So if I turn left, your 0 is going to move left.
Right.
All right. So if you find 0, it's not where it once was.
Right. No, I understand that. But there's 2 of the same numbers on my HUD.
2 of the same numbers.
Right.
He's got
Looking
he's got a 340 above it. He's got a line underneath it. That's 350.
So there's where 340 was.
That's it. The bottom below it is. That's telling you your exact what your actual coordinate is, and the compass is just above it. So you're actually looking at 340, and you can see the different numbers around you. It's the same thing, but that just gives you the exact coordinate that you're looking at, basically.
Yeah, I moved like 10 degrees left. So like your 0 is different. So so whatever you're looking at, the bearing is going to change depending on where the face of the Ursa is looking.
Let me ask this again. Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Do you see my crosshair in my view?
Yep.
So you
you're
follow
at
it
0.
out and you see 340.
Yeah, 340 on the left side, left of your crosshair, correct.
All right. Does that number indicate a bearing relative to the Ursa or a bearing relative to north on this planet?
It's off the Ursa. So if I
All right, wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the lower left quadrant, you'll see the number 0.
Yep.
And when I turn this, it changes. So is that bearing relative to the Ursa or relative to north on this planet?
Ursa.
So there are 2 bearings relative to this Ursa on the HUD.
Well,
Hold
zero
on.
is going to be your front. Like if you're looking straight at the front of the ship, the rover.
Right,
The other
relative
one
to the Ursa.
Right. The other ones are just those are the bearings in reference to when you turn it, and the number's going to represent it when you move the gun.
So, for instance, if you so right now you're at 0. So if you turn your crosshairs towards 340, the bottom number is the zeroed out of the center of your of your crosshair. So whatever you're looking at, that it gives you the identical. Because if you look, when you move left to right, I know how the numbers disappear. So
Yeah.
you know exactly where you're looking at. It's that bottom left. Just like the bottom right number, that's your degree off the nose of the Ursa. So you're at 6 degrees. I don't know if you're negative or positive 6 degree, but I think if you raise up, it goes up. If you go down, it goes down. If you like,
Yeah, the up and down now I get. So I'm just not seeing the point of the two
there is no
bearings.
point. It's broken.
Okay.
Normally,
I guess
normally you don't actually get an exact bearing like that. You'll just have the normal compass in most spaceships.
Yeah, I'm
Because-
familiar with
because-
that.
because
I mean,
you
we
hit-
call direction and distance all the
Yeah,
time on
yeah.
top cover.
But yeah, if you hit R, it should reset your turret. I think it's R.
it's Charlie.
It's Charlie.
Yeah, it takes it to the nose of the
So to basically zero you out front. I wouldn't overly think it, man. To be honest.
It's dumb. Like they should have your bearing off your Ursa, then they should have a bearing from like the north to south pole.
Right,
Or
and
road
that's what I think these two numbers are supposed to be. It's just apparently broken.
You want to talk about broken? How about the altitude meter that doesn't give you the actual altitude?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't trust that altitude anymore.
Yeah, like says you're 2,000 feet off the ground, but boom, you run into a mountain. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make it relative to sea level.
Hey, Blackbeard, turn left 90 degrees. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's
I was looking at the mountains in the background. They just looked like those looked. I'm glad that they pointed a vehicle one direction.
All right, let's roll out. They're ready.
Excuse me, driver. These bushes are breaking my immersion.
Well, close your eyes and you won't see them. So that should be the next op you do. One person will not be able to see, and you got to aim and shoot. All right, y'all see where I'm at?
yep, heading towards
Yes.
Okay, they're basically straight 5,000 meters ahead
Roger that.
from my location. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about swinging in behind them and coming from a different direction from where y'all would be pushing, because I've got a lot more freedom of movement than y'all do.
How about we change up the approach altogether? Like swing way, have the whole team come up behind.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just trying to see what the easiest approach will be.
I've got a marker for them. At least I think that's them from the ping.
Oh no!
What was that?
Going downhill.
Everything okay?
Yeah. Try not to silhouette, so I'm gonna. What the? Okay. I peek right there. What you're looking at?
Yeah, they're about 1,000 meters ahead of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna tuck in behind this mountain, and I may kind of get my rifle out and see if I can see anything. And y'all can kind of head in my bearing, and they're about 1,000 meters from where I'm at. So when we got this ridge here, we can tuck behind. If I can find somewhere to land that's not about to make my ship roll down the hill.
I'm actually gonna go down this hill. I'm gonna use the valleys to move so to keep jumping hills.
Sounds good. I see your ship still, Seabod, but I've lost their box marker that I had for a bit.
Yeah, I'm headed up the ridge best I can, see if I can spot them. I don't even know if I can see them from my position or not.
I got the
All right.
marker again.
The marker's what 12 toward 12.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, I'm
2,600
gonna move
meters out.
left. I want to move left, stay low in the valley. Last thing I want them to see is us jumping hills and shit.
Seabod, you should be about 1,000 meters from them now if this marker is truly their ship.
Yeah, I see them.
Going too far out of the way, am I?
A little, yeah, we're gaining a lot of distance on them. I might just need to hop this ridge.
They're about 2,000 meters from where my position's at.
Yeah, but we're about
1,600 meters up behind you, Seabod.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they see me, so just be aware.
Under that.
It's a pretty long shot, so... Yeah, I do know how to zero y'all scope for anybody that's got the rifles.
Page
Yeah.
up.
where is their? Do you have their ping still?
I'm not actually in
Hold
the
for a
ship.
second.
Yeah, they're 9. I think that's them, right? On my screen, are you able to see my screen?
I'm watching one of y'all. Whoever's in the turret, I've got pulled up. Kind of to the back left of the ridge up there. Somebody's on foot, and they probably got a sniper rifle. I keep seeing them moving around quite a bit, so.
You want us to keep heading towards you from our location, or you want us to try to swing?
Probably, I would head to me, but y'all might want to swing around. That's what I'm thinking, and get them from two fronts. One of y'all might drop off with me, and we can push together and do a two-way split push.
If we come across anyone on foot, are there any rules of engagement for this operation that say I can't engage with this turret?
I don't think we should be.
No.
We're not supposed to be using any of the vehicle weaponry. It's just
Alright.
whatever.
No, specifically the ship is what we're not supposed to use. We were given the vehicle; we can use the ground vehicle, and they will be using their turret.
I've got
So we will have to worry about taking it out
I
before
got
we
I
go down.
got a shot on a guy. I might be able to take him out.
all the way. The rule of the engagement with the sniper is if it's over, like what he said, if it's like 800
I
meters.
know. I shot at him one time. I'm gonna shoot at him again, close to him, and see if he here's a shot.
Did you already land, C-Bob?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's out with his sniper rifle, scoping him.
yeah. I've got him on scopes. I'm gonna try to get a little bit closer because this is like a 2,000 meter shot. So
Where are we right now?
We're about 300 meters behind Seabod,
I wish I could.
1,400 meters from
I
the
wish
target.
I wish I could pin a target. It'd be so much easier.
Yeah.
When we're about one click out, you should stop and let me out.
We gotta stay as a team. We're not gonna be lone wolfing.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. At a minimum, we need to split into 2-man groups.
Right, and you're already out there. We're 300 behind you, so when we move in closer, we'll be about 100 in front of you. I can get out and we can meet up.
Yeah, yeah.
No. So I'm not driving this vehicle over this ridge to meet his location. One, it'll tell him where we're at. Two, it'll show where his location.
Okay, I can't see, so I don't know anything about a ridge or anything. There's no windows, bud.
No, that's fine. Both of y'all, everybody just get out and meet up on my position. That's
Yeah,
so
we're about
easy.
244 meters from you, Seabod.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
fine.
cool.
Vehicles rolling.
I
Okay, hold on.
definitely got a
Why-
guy on that
why am
northwest
I-
ridge. So.
Why am I tilting?
Because we're on a hill.
Oh, okay. That's a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a thing either. That's kind of cool. Alright, barbecue's out.
Blackbeard's out.
You look like the Stay Puft.
I wish I could paint these.
You were walking. That was so funny.
I wish I could paint some targets for y'all. It'd be easier.
Would be nice. Alright, Seabod, let's see if I can find your marker again.
I got his marker.
Got it.
I'm just holding behind this ridge. Whoever is up there on that ridge looks like they're mostly looking toward toward me or to the back of the position.
You get low.
You can prone, hold X.
Yep.
Alright. Knox, don't crease that hillside just yet. Stay, if you're gonna get up on the hill, get low.
Make sure y'all use the rocks as cover. There's several boulders that you can use to kind of use as cover.
Yeah, I'm moving over to one now.
Why won't it let me lay down?
Because you have to be on a flat surface before you lay down.
There we are.
Coming up behind you, Knox.
They're 850 meters from this position. I thought they were 2,000, but they're not. I must have zeroed in on nothing.
My God, this is a beautiful location. I'm sorry.
We're about 120 meters out from you, Seabod.
All right, once y'all get in position, I'm gonna take another pot shot at this guy, see if I can get him to move. I might even go for his leg.
Anyone else see the smoke?
What smoke?
Nope.
Bottom of the hill, just below the sun. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. It's a shadow of a tree in reverse.
$55 meters from you, Seabod.
Yeah.
Tell me again, you divvied up some teams, was it?
It don't matter.
Okay.
Either you or Blackbeard come with me, and the other one go with Knox. Y'all decide. It doesn't matter. I just know that we both have long rifles, and I want to split up the long rifles into different teams.
Yep. I'm on your 6.
Alright.
I mean, the thing is, we all regrouped on your
Yeah,
location.
yeah, I know, but you still want a battle buddy, as far as I'm concerned. It's going to be sticking with you, because I want one team to go like to the right of this rock, and the other team to be on the left. We'll push from both directions in a minute. I'm going to take another pot shot at this guy that's up on this ridge. I'm going to see if I can get him.
You got eyes on him?
Yeah. He's on the back left of the ridge. If you got the sniper rifle, just scan.
I see him.
Yeah, he's up there. He's about 850 meters, give or take, up there. But he keeps wiggling around.
Yep. He keeps popping up and down.
I mean, I can probably pick him off, but it's about 800 meters from here.
Oh, I see him.
He's the only one I spotted so far. I don't know if he saw me or not, but the way he's acting makes me feel like he might have saw me. Alright. Let's go and push. I'm gonna take the left and take right, and let's get down this ridge a little bit.
On you, Seabud.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this guy.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna try to get some better cover. A little bit closer.
Alright, I'm on you.
That's fine. I'm just. Alright, I got position on him again.
Alright, I can't see anything. I'm behind this.
Yeah,
Cover box, probably.
you're good. 700. I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Roger that.
I can't tell if I hit it. Alright, let's push.
Pushing on you.
There's a lot of open terrain here.
Oh shit.
He's still behind it, so you're clear.
I don't
keeping
like
eyes
this
on him.
terrain.
It's fine. I'm actually tempted to go straight up this right side of the ridge because they're all pushed up on that back left. It's a little bit steeper, I think, too. Nox, you still got eyes on him?
No, he went to the other side of the hill. He hasn't poked back out yet. I'm still scanning.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't see him in the next 30 seconds or so. Go ahead and start pushing our way and kind of regroup.
Copy.
Because I kind of don't want to take this ridge unless we got the full team there.
Moving down.
I'm about 48 meters behind you, Seabud.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'm going. I think we should hold here until they regroup. And so we can catch up. And I want to go up this front side of the hill and see if we can catch them on the back side.
I think we should split into two teams like you had planned. And
That's fine. If you wanna push where they initially were up on that left ridge, let me switch one of my rifle rounds out real quick.
I'm gonna swing really wide if I'm gonna go up that way though.
That's fine. I'm just trying to see if I can get any eyes on them.
And I'm
Oh,
covering.
Blackbeard's still up here. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because they were on that back left section. Because I think they were expecting more of a south flank.
I'm covering left, Seabud. Let me know if you move.
All right. Nox, just let me know when you're kind of positioned where you want to be.
Blackbeard, are you watching up there right now?
I mean, not really. I'm trying to move.
Yeah, you also stick together because he doesn't have a long scope, so he's not going to be able to see them that well anyway.
Okay. No eyes on the ridgeline.
Hey, Barbecue, let's push on this right side. There's another tree line that's a little ways up the hill. I
Keep
want to.
moving. Don't stop in the open.
Coming to you.
I was blending in with my environment.
There was nothing around you.
I'm far enough away and I'm white as long as you don't move.
You're not white. You're like black and green.
Oh, on my screen I've turned white. My bad.
You're good.
Some pretty steep shit, too.
Yeah, it is. Coming up on you now.
We might have to go around to this right side. It's a little too steep there to get up, I think.
Knox, hold
Okay.
there. I'm gonna move to you.
On your 6.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to get on this upper part of the ridge. See
Roger
if I can
that.
get some eyes on them. And this is a huge ass area for 2 people to cover too.
Push into the next tree.
Cover. I'm moving. I'm moving past your location. Moving to the next tree. Alright, I'm set. You want to move past?
Moving to next tree.
Roger. Do you see those trees? Hey, do you see those pine trees off to the left side of us? The way we're moving?
Yeah, that's what I'm heading towards actually.
We're gonna move around there, then move up the hill from a flatter
Yeah.
grade.
Yep. Okay, go for it.
What's the range for a grenade launcher?
Maybe 100 meters, I guess. Depends how far you arc
If you-
it.
Yeah.
And if you're up on a hill, there's a lot of variables.
Well, I mean, let me say, like, I can't launch like a grenade like 400 meters. Or
Nah, I don't think it's gonna go that far. It's more for doing close quarters clearing type stuff more than long range bombardments.
Raj.
See, I'm about 32 meters behind you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm kind of slowing down up here anyway. I just switched to my close quarters in case somebody's on the ridge.
Alright, I'm set. You can move, Knox.
And I've closed the distance 14 meters.
Alright, I'm climbing up the pines.
What's the pines you talking about?
Why don't you come with me? Just come up.
I was seeing more off to my left, but
Well, there's this little grade that comes up.
We still have a location-ish on that.
I got eyes on the rover.
Okay.
I'm gonna back off. I think he might have spotted me.
I'm right with you. Backing up into these bushes.
Yeah, I don't trust bushes in this game. They sometimes
Hey,
they can't see
real
them.
quick, you have eyes on us?
Not a direct line of sight, not yet.
No. But like you have us between them and us, right? Like
Pretty close to it, yeah. If you
Alright.
come pretty much straight toward us. Who's in the driver's seat? Is there somebody else? Somebody was in the actual cockpit.
Shit. Yeah. No. It's too steep. I thought we could do it, but nope.
I'd like to find the guy that was on foot.
Alright. I'm gonna take up a position here and just kind of scan R6, Seabot.
Yeah. Like I said, there was a guy kind of to the left, like back toward our rover.
Yep.
I'm just kind of checking around. 'Cause I know somebody's around here. Or they were, at least. I did shoot at them a couple times at range, so...
I got eyes on the backside of this hill. Scanning.
I think I just spotted a Quantanium rock.
Not the time. Only useful intel, please.
Seabot, I got you about 47 meters away from me.
Alright, I'm gonna scan around. I was able to lay prone. I'm gonna see if I can spot anybody. I may make a push to the rover in a minute.
well, I recommend
I want to wait till y'all group up first, but yeah.
till we get into position, though, at least get some overwatch or support
Seabot.
by fire.
Yep.
Do me a favor and turn to your left.
I mean, how far left? I mean, you
Just turn left. Are you prone right now?
yeah, I'm prone. Do you have my marker?
Okay. Yeah, the markers, you're just so far away, the markers are floating wildly above you, and I wasn't sure. Alright, I have eyes on you guys.
Seabot, I close the distance to about 22 meters from you.
Yeah, somebody's in the actual ground vehicle, and they're in the turret spinning around looking, so.
Do you have any eyes on anyone over here? See, Bob?
Not yet.
Stay low and use the concealment for your advantage.
Yeah, I'm scanning over where you're coming from.
I was trying to find a spot I could go prone. I just made it. Cresting the hill now.
Between us and you, where's the rover at?
He's about 104 meters in front of me.
You have eyes on me? See, but I'm moving up. I'm crawling.
Oh, I got a guy. Hang on, I got a guy. Hang on.
Are you firing?
Yeah, I just. They're shooting real close to us, but
Hey, Knox, how far are you from me? My location?
Who's me?
Blackbeard.
hey,
35 meters behind you. I have no eyes on the rover, though.
Roger. That's on the other side of this
Hey,
little crust.
break. I got a guy on the. Keep coming toward my marker, and when I tell you there's a guy laying prone right past some shrubs. I took a couple shots. I think he's still alive. I can't really tell 100%.
There's two. Use big markers, like
He's-
next to the trees.
Come toward me. When you crest the ridge, I'll let you know.
All right.
He's about 500 meters from me, and he's not far from you. He doesn't.
I've crested the ridge. I'm looking at the entire gully right now.
All right, hold up. Y'all aren't high enough on the ridge. Y'all got to go over the next ridge, unless the markers are wrong.
Do you need me to just stay here, or?
I think he's dead. I can't tell. It looks like his gun may be on the ground. So I think the last guy may be on the rover. I'm gonna creep to the rover.
Let us creep to the rover. He's engaging you.
I'm very confused right now. Is there another gully?
Yeah. If you crawl up behind Blackbeard, you're gonna crawl up at a slight incline. Then it drops down, and then there's like a little crater where the Spartan is parked inside of. So its turret is flush with the ground level. From my perspective, like it might be.
So those two trees are on the outside of it?
It's on the far side of it. Yes, it's in between the trees. And
Okay. Okay, so there's a dip past the trees then. All right. Well, there's no point in us laying prone right now. Then they can't even see us.
Yes, they can.
The rendering is screwy. Sometimes, like you see a bush, it may not be there on their screen.
You're about 90 meters from me now, Seabot.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to push on the edge of this ground vehicle.
I'll just sit here until you need help, I guess.
I'm just trying to make sure he's looking away from me before I move.
Hey, can we get a suppress on that? Like shoot, like lob some grenades near it. Don't hit it. Just act like you know.
Oh, he's moving. He's moving. He's moving.
Which direction?
No, we didn't. We're not in the vehicle. They are.
Yeah, which direction's the vehicle moving?
Toward Blackbeard and y'all. They went below the ridge with me.
I see it now.
Moving up.
I'm kind of swinging right.
Okay, I see it now. Where was the guy you thought you killed?
On the ridge, but hang on. I don't got eyes on the rover anymore. I don't know where he's at. I think he's below me.
He's directly below you.
Okay. Hang on.
Yeah, careful. I'm surprised he's not able to see you from where you are.
Hey, real quick, isn't the rover supposed to be acting like it's like malfunction? Like it's not supposed to be able to move?
Well, we're just gonna roll with it for now.
Can you take out the tires?
No.
We're supposed to drive off with it.
I'm pushing up to you, Seabot.
Get back, get back, get back, get back. He just picked me. I don't know if you... I got 26 minutes till I can get revived. Or die. My body's rolling down the ridge though.
Roger that.
Alright, I'm stopped, but...
I'm moving up.
Yeah, Nox, you're pretty close.
I'm pretty sure it was Hustler that I picked off with the sniper rifle. Because Antares just dropped me, and he was the one in the turret gunner.
Unfortunately, I don't have any kind of heavy artillery to take out that turret.
You don't have to kill the turret. You just we gotta breach the room of the building or whatever vehicle.
And the only way to get in is with some sort of explosive.
I got a grenade launcher.
He's only looking above him, not behind him. I
Oh.
think I might be able to crawl up and get you.
Who was with me? Barbecue.
Yep.
If they can get, are they looking at my body, Knox? Can you tell?
No,
Okay.
he's looking in
Okay.
front of him.
Yeah, if you can get to me, go for it. I got 25 minutes, so you might be able to get to me in time. And what we can do is use Barbecue to do some fire on the vehicle in a minute. Once we all get back up to draw his fire.
I don't fucking see the vehicle.
It's
It's there. It's on a ridge for you guys, but it's on the side of a mountain
you
for us.
see-
It's plain as day.
if you see Barbecue, it's probably about 100 meters or so
Oh,
from
shit,
here.
I see it. I see it.
All right, he's shooting at you, Barbecue. I'm coming up on Seabot.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see any incoming fire. I got nothing.
Yeah, just
Permission to engage with the grenade launcher.
if you can pick
Do it, but aim for the turret.
Make sure y'all are close enough, though. Don't miss your shots. I will get as close as you can, because if he's focused on the hill above us, he may think we're all up there. They probably have no idea Knox and y'all are coming from the other direction.
I'm at 204 meters. I'm moving at approximately 2 meters a second.
Yeah, I mean, you want to be within like 50 feet of the vehicle, because by the time the door is open, y'all need to be inside to kill him if he's still inside the vehicle.
He's turning around.
Can you peek over and shoot at him, or do you have a grenade you can throw?
Got a grenade launcher. He's probably 100.
Wait, is this Barbecue talking or Blackbeard?
Oh, Blackbeard.
Okay, sorry.
I'm behind him. I'm on his starboard side rear, about 100 meters to maybe 150 meters from his location. Barbecue. He is directly down the peak of the hill. Like you won't be able to get eyes unless you basically like roll over. So if you want to back off that hill, if you want to back off
Blackbeard,
that
I'm
hill,
gonna tell you right now, you're too far for the grenade launcher to work from there.
all right.
I mean, do you honestly want to be as close as you would be to throw a hand grenade, basically?
Yeah, you 100 meters is pretty much pushing it. Think of that as your max distance, because you got to arc it at that point. What's your time, Seabod?
I got 21 minutes, so no rush.
Okay, we're good.
Barbecue, I think your best bet is to pull off the back of that hill, move,
mean
move
Back that
left.
hill.
Yeah, go turn around, hightail out, move left and round, and flank to the left and come around the saddle. Because he's basically looking up at your location, maybe 20 degrees to the right of your marker. So.
Okay, I have officially lost eyes to the Ursa because of my proning.
You should hear the rover if you're close enough.
I do now.
Or just follow the gunfire.
Yeah, he's engaging at barbecue. He's just shooting for the hell of it.
He knows someone else is probably up there, and he's just trying to shoot through the trees to see if he can get a lucky hit.
Alright.
I mean, that's how he got me, was he shot through
Barbecue,
the
do you have a grenade you can like toss over or something?
I do. Yep.
You want to be way closer, like unless you're just throwing it just as a distraction, I guess.
That's all we're going for here. Just make sure you don't throw it at Seabod.
I just hope it don't stick to your hand when you go to throw it.
I actually haven't had much problem with that since 16.1.
Grenade out, but I didn't hear an explosion.
Is the grenade symbol next to you?
No, I mean it went and it flew over the hill, but I just didn't hear an explosion.
He probably rolled down the hill and got out of render distance almost.
All right, 40 mic out.
I finally see it.
Okay, I'm either about to die or about to be the savior of the day.
A little bit of both doesn't hurt. Barbecue, I would probably get in a position where if he goes to move, you can at least hit his shields to get him to focus back up the hill.
Well, if he starts to move, can I? I mean, it seems like my view. I would just need to push forward to the
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
crest of this hill and look down. Yeah.
Because right before y'all open up, I kind of feel like Barbecue should open up first to get him to focus up on the ridge before y'all start trying to blow the back doors open. Because that'll focus his fire up the ridge.
How much time do you have left?
I got 18 minutes.
Is everybody close enough?
Shit! No! No! He's looking at him! He's looking at me!
Just
Damn
get-
it! He killed me.
Just
And I'm pretty sure C-Bob's officially dead now.
maybe.
God damn it.
So who's up still? Blackbeard and Barbecue? Yeah.
Needed just a little bit of distraction at the
Hey.
right time.
Battle comms. Barbecue, do you have a grenade launcher?
Yep.
Alright. Go ahead and swap that over. I want to try to get. I'm trying to get him to get attention on you. With that being said, I need you to lob some shoot kind of towards me, but trying at the bottom of the hill. How'd you do that with your sights? Yeah, how'd you pop that up?
Hustlers in the turret, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed.
I don't know. They're always up like that for me.
Mine's not up. Mine won't pop.
Don't worry about it right now.
Oh, I just got engaged. Oh, I just got knocked. Sniper's out. I guess they get unmarked vehicle.
Unless that guy that I shot at didn't die.
I never found.
What did he engage you with?
Sniper.
Could you tell where the shot came from?
He was off to my left side, so it's gonna be off your right. There's probably a 1 second delay between shot and impact, so I want to say he was probably about 150 meters out. I think he dismounted the fucking vehicle. And it was Antrois or whatever his name is that did it.
See, he was on the turret.
Well, here's the thing that I don't understand. At the initial brief, the vehicle was supposed to act like it was malfunctioning, like the tires, they couldn't move the vehicles. And then as we approached the vehicles from all sides, they relocate the vehicle to higher ground when it wasn't a bad situation.
He pushed forward into a different stage of the scenario.
Yes. Well, again, it wasn't. I understand. I'm not making excuses. I was just if for my approach, it was okay. Vehicle has been disabled.
I would heal yourself quickly.
Why am I at crew L1?
Because you forgot to
No, I didn't.
Star Citizen.
I would duck down. so it's not as obvious.
Well, he got me. Yeah, I'm incapacitated.
All right, everybody's out, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drop back up to Hustler.
He's down.
All right.
All right.
Everybody's out.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, guys!
Dude, I basically almost cleared them out.
Did I snipe you, Hustler, across the way?
No, that was in Terez, but I heard it through his stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like, man,
heard it.
because I wasn't sure if I got him, but I was like, man, it looks like the gun's on the ground. I couldn't tell.
Holy shit! Gentlemen, that
Everybody
was,
jump up into this chat if you're all out.
Yeah.
that was probably one of my better.
Everybody jump back up.
Holy shit, guys. So, before anybody says anything, I want to say, like, your method of approach was fucking amazing. You had guys coming from all directions, right?
Yep.
It was literally only, oh shit, did that bush move? You know what, I'm gonna shoot at it just to be oh, the bush disappeared after I shot it. Okay, I think I killed one.
I was having a nervous breakdown like a motherfucker.
I think we both were. We were shooting at
I
shadows.
almost made it back to Seba. I was so close.
So, I think he's the first person that crested the hill, right?
Yeah, I was pretty much point on my side that was pushing that way.
So, I think what happened is I killed you, and I was in the turret, by the way. I killed you, and you rolled like straight under the vehicle.
I rolled like 100 meters down the ridge, but it didn't say you killed me at first. It was it was saying he killed me.
Wait,
Well, I pointed you out to Antares and said, "Shit, he's at the crest of the hill. He's at the crest of the hill." And I just started lighting up the ridge, but I'm not sure which one of us killed you. But I think you rolled straight under the vehicle when you died.
yeah, he did. I sniped him. I sniped him from the side.
You didn't actually kill me though. You knocked me, but I still had 25 minutes left. So
Yeah, you were still moving.
This was great
but
terrain,
then
by
I
the way.
started. I just kept shooting until the little cross stopped moving.
So the vehicle did move, right? But I only moved forward and backward. I didn't turn at all. And I was basically simulating that the front axle, the turning axle, was broken. And if Antares could point out a target to me, and if it was straight in front of me or straight behind me, I would, try to drive forward or backward and try to engage that target with the turret.
Hold on one sec. Barbecue or Seabob? Which one of you is where we're at, or where we were?
That's barbecue.
Yeah,
Alright,
try to get recovery. If any of you have med pens that you can spread around, if you see where any of them are, Antares, go to try to assist as much as possible.
Copy. Who was the sneaky bastard who was behind him on the bottom of that of the hill at the tree?
That was Blackbeard.
They were so fucking close.
Yeah,
I was within 100 meters before y'all moved it the first time.
Yeah,
No,
I think
saw
all
you.
of you.
He saw you. He called you out, and then I just started sniping to show you from the side by those rocks, and then Hustler pointed out there was somebody on our 6, but I couldn't find who the hell it was, so I started looking, scanning at the bottom, and I saw someone behind a tree, and then I took him out.
Did anybody hear any shots early on before we crested the ridge?
Yeah.
Yes, that was you were shooting at me.
Yeah,
And
well,
I guess,
I did some shots, warning shots, I guess, because I wasn't actually trying to hit you that far out. Those were really far shots.
So I was actually watching your stream, Seabod.
Yeah,
He was fucking standing out like
I
playing.
know. I saw him the whole time, and I was trying not to kill him because I was trying to give him a little bit. It was too far out. I was trying to get closer to be more fair to the cause.
no. Take out if you see someone, take him out. Anyways,
Well, This is FCT, right? I want to be clear, though, and I thank you, Seabod, for not just fucking straight up executing him, because...
I mean, I saw him the whole time. Like,
Yeah,
like
I
2,000
was
meters out, I was watching him. Like, up, down, move around, up, down, move around. It's like-
Yeah, I saw that, and I do appreciate it. So, FCT, if he wouldn't have reacted that to the correct way, his standing orders are basically like, okay, I shot at him a couple times, he didn't notice, I'm going to shoot him in the face now. Right? That's the standing orders for FCT. For ACT, you're not going to get that warning. If you expose yourself on the top of the ridge like that, and somebody sees you, you're going to die. I want to be very,
Absolutely.
very...
One thing I will say though, for these for sniping, I realized that having a heavy armor is impossible. I think
So you're in the Defiance armor, and I want to share everybody this revelation. You cannot you can barely crouch or go prone with the Defiance heavy chest armor and see through a scope because the actual armor blocks your scope vision. So switch to the Morozov if you have it, or switch to a medium armor if you have it. Either one of those are fine, but it's going to block your vision if you try to go prone in the Defiance heavy armor.
when a medium armor would be a better choice, it would probably be easier to.
Oh crap!
What happened?
I just found my sniper rifle, but my body's gone.
Alright, Black B, be right back.
Alright, we're going to reset to Shubin 22. So if you need transport, go ahead and join the ground vehicle, and I'll drive towards the Shubin.
Are we
So,
looking at Shubin? Are we
Sentis, were you the last person on top of the hill?
No, I was the one
No,
that
that was barbecue.
almost res Seabob.
What about the last person on the top of the hill?
Okay, so how many people were on that team? I thought it was 3 or 4.
It was 4.
Oh, I didn't-
Let's check for a second, right? Let's make sure everybody has their gear and is in a vehicle. We'll do feedback once we get back to Shubin 22.
All
and
bodies are disappeared.
I'm still incapacitated.
I'm
Where
gonna
is-
go. I'm gonna
where
go
was
grab
your
some
body?
gear.
Oh,
I'm at the top of the ridge we were fighting on.
See, bud, where are you flying?
Uh,
See, bud, you don't got a helmet on, bud.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't end well.
I'm coming, barbecue.
I'm gonna go grab some gear, so I'll have to go fly over to the station real quick.
Alright. I do have to go soon. But you kind of see how the difficulty of the terrain affects the attacking team. What I want you guys to do, and I'm going to leave Antares in charge of the event here.
I can't. I already got the side looks from the wife.
Well, that's
So-
up to you if you leave or not, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna leave right after this.
Okay, so we're pretty much going to call it here. But I want to hear some feedback, basically, from everybody that participated in this, right? Like, Seabod, how do you think your team operated? And I've got some feedback things, some things that I've noticed, but I want to hear from you first.
I mean, overall, I think we did okay. I think we need to get a better habit of everybody having at least 2 dedicated people that have explosives to deal with doors and whatnot. That's one of the things that I've been noticing that seems to be coming up quite a bit is we don't have anyone that can breach once we do get close, or effectively at least.
All of us had explosives. We just didn't have railguns, and that was the problem because we were all too far away to use grenades.
Well, you don't necessarily have to have a railgun to breach a door.
Thanks, Knox.
No problem. This is actually your med gun. I had to take it from you because I didn't find my body.
No, you can hang on to it. I've got spares.
Okay, well, do you want to ride?
Sure. Thank you.
Oh boy, if we can get back in the ship.
Does everybody have a ride? I can open the Spartan doors for you, too. I'm just over the ridge.
We're calling. I'm staying at Port Tesla.
Okay. So, that was Seabod. Barbecue, what about you? What's your feedback?
I liked the multiple points of approach. I think that worked well. I think we did well spotting someone on the ridge and keeping sort of that that contact in sight until he disappeared. I felt like there was quite a bit of time when I was trying to play catch up to my battle buddy. That made me slightly uncomfortable. I would have liked to operate a little closer together and then communicate a little bit better about, I'm going to break off, and I felt like I could have communicated better about, like, I'm going to cover the back of the ridge while you take a look at the rover and that kind of thing, and maybe moving a little more deliberately towards the target.
Blackbeard, what about you?
I think communication could have been done better. It was kind of. I thought we were still. I know that we moved the operation forwards. I still thought we were still operating on the same brief that we got from the start. But as in the vehicle couldn't move. Now then you did. You did announce that you acted like you couldn't. Your turning axle was broken. So I was like, so the time when we got engagement, I heard the vehicle take off. I was like, I thought their vehicle was supposed to be downed. Besides that, I think there could have been better team communication. We didn't really have a plan going into it. As we were driving, Seabud was like, hey, I want to scout up ahead. Then, as he was scouting ahead, I was trying to stay down in the valley. I was driving the secondary vehicle. I was trying to stay in the valley so you couldn't see our approach. But once we went on foot, it was kind of there wasn't much communication between the teams of how we're going to assault the objective. It was more like, hey, let's get eyes on, then we'll plan from there. But besides that, I mean, I liked it. I didn't know that it might dismount. Were you guys both in the vehicle at one point?
No. Most of the time, Antares was dismounted and I was in the driver's seat or turret seat.
Okay. So he was actually out then. So he engaged. I was behind the rock. I crawled all the way up to you guys and didn't see anybody. But no, I don't really got anything criticized besides. But I think communications need to be better, and now come along as you work more together as a group.
So there's always, and the more FTCs and the more events you participate with me, I'm going to say one thing, but I want to literally say this, if I don't say something, it means it's still on the table. So and I need to get better at providing this, but providing a warno or an OPSEC order, something like that, like op order. You're getting intel basically from me, and I'm telling you, hey, the vehicle is disabled, it's not moving. But it's the same type of thing as if you have a scout sniper up on a ridge somewhere that's got eyes on target that says, hey, the vehicle's not moving, it looks like they have some kind of maintenance that's going on. It doesn't necessarily mean that they can't move, but they're limited in some way. They have to do some kind of repair. The major fault that I have in your guys' approach plan is that I was able to pick out each and individual one of you solo. And I just saw each and individual one of you by chance. I didn't see you guys approaching until you crested the ridge, basically, or until I saw a random bush move. But when I was shooting at it and I saw the little the heart ticker or whatever, oh shit, that was a person. I'm glad I shot at it. You approached one at a time, and that made it very easy for a defender to say, pick you off one at a time. So when you have eyes on a target, back up, reconvene, share each other's intel. And you can all approach from one direction, which is a risk, right? Because then the turret or the defenders can focus on one area. But very often, I've been in a defensive position where I've been trying to defend against multiple attackers, and if they're aggressive enough, I can only pick off one or two by the time you're under the turret, and I can't get an angle on you, and you're beating down the doors, right?
Yeah.
So get in the habit of gathering intel first, right? Because you could have used Seabod's death as intel, because he crested the ridge, and I saw him right away because he was straight in front of the Spartan. That was just bad luck. But I picked him off, but he could still kind of look around and give you intel, right? He could still talk to you guys. Get in the habit of doing that.
When Seabod went down, we were already on both sides staring at you moving in.
Oh, that's good.
Like the trickle, like we tried to move in at one, and the trickle effect was just kind of a unforeseen side effect of Seabod going down and then me trying to go in and trying not to wipe everyone out, so one stayed back and then the other one up on the hill was trying to do a distraction to keep you focused up there, so it like just turned into a separate thing. But that was the intent.
Yeah, so I kind of saw what you were trying to do, Senius, but you can very easily in this game look at the turrets and where the turrets are looking.
That's what I was doing.
But you kept moving. If you wouldn't have moved, I would have thought you were a rock. But in my mind, I was like, shit, that rock moved. Wait, it's still moving. I'm going to shoot at it.
I have a feeling there was a desync then, because the only time I moved was when you were looking away.
Desync is a problem in this game for sure. And part of the big downside of this operation, right, is we didn't have really enough people on either side.
I have a question for the other team. Did you guys notice that I was sniping everyone, more or less, or did you guys talk about that? Because you guys were so focused on the vehicle that you guys weren't paying attention that I was locating you guys.
Well, part of it was I thought I killed you. Whoever I shot at up on the ridge, I thought I killed him. So we thought we only had one person left in the vehicle, is what we thought. That was part of it. It was bad intel, basically. Because I sniped at someone with like 5 rounds from about 300 meters out, and I thought the gun dropped on my own from my perspective.
Is everybody aboard a vehicle?
Nox and I just pulled into a station.
Okay. And Taras, are you aboard the Spartan or the Sentinel?
I'm inside the Sentinel. I mean, the Spartan.
All right, I'm going to start. Go ahead with your review, but I just wanted to keep moving towards the Redeemer.
I would say that I understand that the first person that I shot at the ridge might not have seen me because I was shooting him from the side, but the person on the bottom by the tree should have, at the very least, let the rest of the team know that I was still around.
I did.
As soon as I got engaged, I affirmed that I was taking sniper fire. Then I tried to move, but you got me too quick. Then that's when I informed, like, hey, there's a guy with the rifle out. So what? Again, the bad intel led to, thinking that the only individual left was in the vehicle. Then the sniper fire. So when I took fire, I was like, okay, he must have dismounted and got out and took fire because I didn't have eyes on. Where the Spartan was on that hill from my approach, I didn't see it until I got behind that tree. Just because, when I originally saw it, because I low crawled probably 700 meters. When I originally came over the last crust, you guys were down in like a little desolate. So all I saw was your top turret. So your turret was leveled with the ground. But then when I got closer, then I heard the vehicle drive off. Then I lost eyes on it. Then when Seedbud went down, I got eyes back on it when I was at the tree. And you guys were halfway up the incline. So from that point, it was too open and I wasn't moving. I just kept eyes on. I lobbed some grenades over there to try to to get you to move, but I don't think they even got close enough to make a.
I did not see any grenades at all.
Yeah,
Me neither.
Yeah, I left some grenade launchers over at you.
But you were pretty far away. I mean, you were. I mean,
No, I was probably maybe 150 meters to 200 meters from the Spartan.
yeah. Actually, never mind. I was pretty far away from the Spartan. I forgot that I was at a good distance away from the Spartan.
Well, remember what we talked about in Torres is like I saw a person cresting the ridge straight in front of us.
Yeah.
And then I told you to fall behind the Spartan, right? So you fell back. So we were using.
I felt too exposed right next to the vehicle. So because I mean I was quite literally hanging out there, and there's 4 guys with guns. So any exchange between 4 versus 1, I'm gonna lose. So I wanted to use the Spartan as a decoy, so everybody's focused on the Spartan, and I'm basically in the background, looking at who attacks the Spartan, which is what happened. But the defending team, I like what Blackbeard said, that he detailed the rest of the team that he was taking sniper fire, so they were aware that someone was running around shooting from a distance.
Right. And I will tell you this from real life experience. Confirm your kills. And to confirm your kill, you basically have to be right on top of them. Because it's been a long time since I've talked about this with anyone that wasn't like a certified fucking shrink. But if you shoot somebody, right? And you want to go up to that body and make sure that he's not moving anymore. So make sure that you do that in game too. Right? So you thought you had killed Seabod, you thought you had killed the sniper, but he was still running around, and part of that reason is because the orders that I gave you was basically, hey, be lenient on him. This is the defender's op. FCT is always going to be in favor of the defender, no matter how many people, no matter how many, what vehicle I give you. I try so hard to stack the event in favor of the attackers. But it keeps on coming out on top on the defender. We only had 2 people, 1 person in the turret, and 1 person dismounted the entire time. I was driving front and reverse the entire time, and that was the only maneuvers I was making.
Yeah, but that turret is pretty boss.
That turret's boss. It just goes to show for anybody that's willing to join the Marines, the fucking dice are stacked against us hardcore. You've got to use cover. You've got to use every advantage that you come up against. And I've run into this in Jumptown. I've run up to this in other events where you've got air cover that you're fighting against. You've got ground turrets, even like manable ground turrets at the Jumptown event, right? You can go and jump on a turret at the obstacle, and you will have a commanding view of the terrain around you. Because usually what happens in Star Citizen is you have a big bowl that ground area is in, and you can jump in a turret there, and you can go man a turret and be in cannons. So all I can say is use this as a learning experience. Shit gets crazy with only 6 of us, but
great parking job, by the way.
yeah, it's stuck. It's not moving.
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
Is anyone interested in doing some naughty things at Jumptown?
Oh, I so want to, buddy. I want to edit. But the thing is, what time is it? Yeah, I can't, man.
What kind of things?
He wants to,
I'm just in the mood to sneak up and snipe things. So I don't know things.
Dude, Sentius, you and I, we go out sniping. That'd be fun.
All right. Well, I truly appreciate everybody showing up to this. Seabod, you did a great job as a Clawmaster. The only advice I have to you is keep a little bit tighter coordination on your team. Make sure that you prioritize communication. and confirm your kills. I do have to go. 7 minutes late for my other event that I'm hosting in a different game, but I do truly appreciate everybody's participation in this. Take notes. I've been writing notes this entire time, and if anybody was watching the turrets, there'd be like 15-20 second intervals where the turret didn't move just because I was writing shit down. So all this information is used to better Vanguard's preparedness against other organizations, because shit's gonna get real when homesteading is introduced and more ground combat is introduced.
I have one quick question for you, Hustler.
Yeah.
Why did you never look behind you? I mean, obviously at one point you did, because that's when you saw me and killed me, but up until that point, you pretty much never looked behind you.
So I only had I got intel, right? That somebody was shooting at my guy from across the ridge. So I watched the ridge.
Fair enough.
And every once in a while, it was like maybe a 3-to-1 ratio, I'd look behind me and I saw a bush moving. You literally just got unlucky and I saw you.
Well, just out of curiosity, whoever it was that was sniping at me, did I manage to down you or no?
No. Unfortunately, it didn't. But that was you almost had me. that was a good exchange. That was an excellent exchange, by the way. Yeah.
Did you only shoot at me once before that? I heard one shot, but
the problem is I got greedy. I had you on the sides with my FS9, but but then I got stupid and I was like, no, I'm gonna get him with the sniper. And I don't know how you noticed that you were already on my sights, but you suddenly just did like a freaking 45 degree, and you pointed right at me, and I was like changing between guns. Well, and I just freaked out, and at that point it was just like trigger finger reaction more than anything else. And then when you shot me and I stepped back, I did basically use the medic band to stabilize myself, and then I came back and finished the job.
I thought I had heard one shot, and then so at that point, the reason I saw you that quick 45 was because I was kind of feeling like I think there's somebody around here, and I started looking.
Good instance, by the way, man, because you were quite.
I'll be right back.
Honestly, to be frank, you would have been dead if I didn't get stupid. But
sure.
But that feeling that you had that you were in someone's sight was like right on. That was right on, dude. That was right on. Yeah. So
Right on.
Yep. I mean, it's completely. I guess a lot of people who play a lot of those games, especially if they play against like snipers, they build those instincts about people kind of getting hunted. Like the entire time when I was playing, I was worried about Sentius, because Sentius likes to play very similar to the way that I play, and I was basically moving around a lot, and I was hiding around a lot because I was worried that I was basically on someone's target as well.
How far off the Spartan were you at all times?
Me? I was pretty far. Initially, I was right next to the Spartan, but then after a while, I realized that I was a little too exposed, because, in all honesty, it was just me against all you guys at that point, and there was no way I was going to win that exchange. So I figured it's better off if I just kind of keep a distance, keep an eye on Spartan, and basically let you guys focus on the Spartan.
You have no idea how big of a smile I have on my face right now after hearing that.
About what?
That you were worried about me?
Come on, man. I mean, it's like there's certain folks in the war that like to play the game with the snipers. So you're one of those.
I did it for the first time at the first FCT, and I just wiped the floor with everybody.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. But you did not finish the job, and I won that event, sucker.
No, and that was that again. That's just while we're on the topic, though. That was another example of a thing that went horribly wrong simply because of miscommunication.
You're right, and
yep,
and not just miscommunication. That particular event, the mistake that individual did was discipline. It was a discipline issue, I would say, because he did not stick to his role that was given to him. I think you gave him.
No. We had there. I was the one that was commanding the op, but there was someone of a higher rank in there. I can't remember who it was that was with us. I want to say it was Lord Avatar. Anyway, he had directed someone to cover me, and I thought that he was talking to another. There was two people with us, and they had similar voices, and we weren't doing the third person thing. So when someone had said, "Hey, watch Sentius's back," while I was moving in on somebody, I thought that it was the person that was free to be moved, and not the person that was watching the Carrick door.
Got it.
So it was literally just a miscommunication. Like nobody was out of line or doing something they weren't supposed to. It was literally just we thought we were putting someone on it that was free. And
you guys hear
it
that?
was the wrong
I want to pause here. You guys heard that, right? Communication. Communication.
Yeah, I got.
At every single one of these events that I've been to so far, at least 3 people say the word communication when it comes to the end, and everybody's like, "Hey, what could we work on?"
That particular event that Sentius is talking about, to be honest, the sniper it was deadly. He took out. I split my team into 2s because I figured there was a chance that one of the teams would get bogged down, and that actually worked. That was the purpose of the other team. If one team was going to be bogged down, the other team could still move on to the mission. Yeah, that's the issue with the snipers. Communication is key. And I was able to, in that particular mission, I was able to walk right through to the cockpit and save the team that was down.
Hey, quick question. Do we have any more feedback for this specific op? I need to log for a bit.
Yeah, I've got to go as well. Barbecue and Blackbeard, this is your first FCT, right? Like you see, it's a completely different ballgame than BCT.
Yep.
You're going to gain experience from attending more BCTs and more FCTs. I wish we had more people. I could give more feedback. But the biggest thing that I have for you guys is communication and assault by force. And you receive intel in real life, and me as a military guy, I'm assuming this, I always received intel that our target is here, it's doing this. We take that with a grain of salt. Take any intel you receive from any of your FTOs, because I've been training in most of them at this time, with a grain of salt. And what I'm trying to lead to is this. Think creatively. What would you do if you were on the defending team? What would you do if you were on the attacking team? Because I'm always going to throw a curveball at you. Especially if you step in the FCT and the ACT realm. Expect some bullshit. And that's just to give you guys as much experience as possible to be able to conquer as much as possible. So
I want to say one last thing. The one thing I especially liked from the approach from the attacking team. Honestly, that attack from multiple approaches. Have you guys executed it like you guys wanted to, all at the same time? I don't think we would have been able to defend that.
Yeah, I gotta get better at communicating with the whole pushing for the team's sake.
you'll get.
I just haven't had a whole lot of open area terrain like that.
Yeah, well, I will say for everybody that's joined today, and I always give people the benefit of the doubt and pointers that attend my FCTs. We're going to be conducting FCTs in this area for a long time, just because that's the last intel that I've received as a Marine commander. That is going to be our area of operation against another organization. We've created maps. We've created ambush locations. We've got a whole fucking intel report created on this location. So if you want to prepare for more ground ops, go to this location, just scout it out, get a feel for the terrain, look at mountaintops, look at ambush locations.
Especially because we're eventually going to do a ground op versus another org, and the more we have people in the org ready and practice and familiar with the terrain, the better.
Good to know. Thank you for the heads up. I gotta split for a little while.
Thanks, Barb.
Thanks, Barbic.
All right. Well, I'm going to take off, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I do truly appreciate you guys coming. If you got more intel, DM DM'd it to me any time Hustler 1, and I will get it added into the knowledge base for Vanguard to better prepare us for the future. So, for now, it's I'll be Zane, but I'll see you guys around.
Sounds good, Hustler.
All right, gents, take care.
Thanks, Centaurs. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna go see what's up with Jumptown.
There you go. And Blackbeard, you kind of get a feel, you know, that funneling effect that I was talking about for BCT. You need more skills the tighter you go into the funnel. And FCT is the first part of that. So we were limited on personnel, limited on scope, limited on intel, but the more notes you take of this, the more curveballs you're going to be prepared for that I throw at you guys.
It's actually pretty nice to see that a vehicle could actually blend in that well in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you were parked on the dark spots of a rock, basically the bluff, and I couldn't see you until I saw, like...
Oh, yeah, you were, like, freaking invisible. I
Yeah.
forgot to mention that.
I parked that way for a reason. It's because I learned through trial and error, I blew up a lot, that parking in that kind of defilade, basically, I could watch all the terrain features around me and be able to cover most of the approach, as long as I was paying attention, right?
Well, not only that, but like when you're parking, when you have a vehicle parked in a defilade, it almost turns into a trench meant for a vehicle, because the only thing that was exposed was the top turret.
Exactly. The only thing you're going to see is the turret, and if you can see the turret can see you, right?
That's why I froze where I was, because there was no more concealment from me to you. And I was like, ah, fuck, I'm stuck here for now.
Yep.
Then I was moving around, then I went to break off and fall back and try to flank more around the left side. That's when I took the fire from, I forget whatever his name is. I forgot his damn name, but
Antares.
Antares. I took the engagement from there, and I got hit once. Then the second hill, I went to run behind hardcover. Then he got me the second shot, and that dropped me.
So, take this as a learning experience. Shit gets hard, and I'm gonna make it as hard as possible for you guys within the limited scopes of the event. ACT is above this, so think this times 2, 3. If you guys want to get serious about ground ops, and that's including EVA shit gets hard, and I'm only making it hard for you guys, so you know the actual events that we go against are easy, and they have been so far. There's not been a ground operation that we've gone against in another organization that we haven't completely dominated. So keep that in mind, guys. I'm going to keep training you the best as I can. But if you have feedback, have information for Vanguard, send it to me and I'll add it to the training regimen. But with that, I'm going to take off.
See you, man. What's up, AKA? Right.
Take him. Howdy.
What's up, Starshot?
What's up, Stupid?
Just got done doing the FCT up there.
Yeah, how's that?
Not too bad.
Jeez, that went a long time, didn't it?
Well, as soon as we got going, and about an hour and a half in, we got a 30K before we really got in combat. So
that sucks.
Business as usual.
Yeah. God, I haven't had one of those in a while.
Yeah, it's definitely been a little bit sluggish.
Howdy.
What's up, Buck?
Happening. Got a party going in there. Just need John to come back now.
He said something about food earlier, and then he disappeared.
And he passed out, that's what I heard.
More than likely.
Seems fair, right? You all up to something?
No, we were just kind of chatting. We were talking about just focusing on like the tour, or kind of just our event. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Death. I'm thinking about trying to set up a prison dry run, probably either this weekend or next weekend as a trial run.
Getting people to try to run that again.
Yeah, well, I wrote up a little brief. My man Buck's been kind of going over it, and I made a YouTube video on it, but I want to make another one, and see if people can actually follow the instructions and see if they can get out or what tweaks we need to make, especially for people that haven't done it at all.
We were just talking about doing like an off-road part of the tour for the next one.
Yeah, I had a couple ideas for events that I didn't put on the list yet.
Like, go on a little tour and then set them people down and drive through it a little bit, and then pick them back up. Call it like a snowmobile tour or something.
Yeah, just basically what me and you did, Buck, the other day.
Yeah.
Let's go to a location and go ride in different biomes. That's all I was saying. Is like whatever events that we got that we're creating, let's just all work together to help get those in motion instead of creating tons of only creative and do things if you guys want to, not because the VLC tells you that you have to or any of that shit. Only ever because you want to. So we still got at least 2 years until we see some real progress in this game, some real initiative shit.
Sounds like you're talking through your teeth again. But yeah, I want to get up and do a little test run with it, see how it does, and try to make an official cert out of it. So,
well, and we had the meeting, that we basically said we've got 3 things we're gonna work on as far as events. So,
oh yeah,
we're trying to keep it simple. We don't need a million things going on. Like the freaking security wing. I mean, they've got the game loops to do them all, so that's the difference too. But we don't have to be that, you know what I mean? But we don't have to have something like two certifications every day, you know what I mean? But
I think we could do something. One of my ideas was doing a ground vehicle event where you land somewhere and then use compass headings to try to find a point of interest.
Yeah.
So we could combine that, because do those ground vehicles have a
compass?
No.
Ah, all right.
Well,
we're getting
back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing you could do is you'd have to have like a Merlin or something. It's about the only way you could kind of use it as kind of a compass almost.
Yeah. Or Pisces. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we were having when we were doing FCT. That was a problem we were having, is they would go out like 10 clicks. Well, you have no gauge of where you're at when you're going up and down mountains, and you're hoping you're going the right way.
Yeah. Well, that goes back to Death Type's point there of just like, this game is very far from finished, and
yeah,
who knows what's gonna, when the finished product is out there, like what kind of navigation type of stuff will be in the game, you know. I'm assuming there'll be a compass, but if there is. But...
That's too futuristic for the whatever year we're in now.
Yeah, right. Windshield wipers too, apparently.
No, I just get Buck to go outside and wipe them for me.
I'm like, wait, I'm in a spaceship
With
in
an
like,
old
the
rag.
future, and I have to worry about shit hitting my windshield, and I can't wipe it off. What?
400i has toilet paper. That's what I usually use.
Nice.
The other thing I was thinking, Seabod, is maybe we combine the trunk boxing with 400i or 600i tour. That we take everyone
Be a bad.
on a tour of Area 18, land at one of those platforms, and surprise everyone with a fight club. Have someone from MedTech there.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of gave Wolf a little heads up about it.
Yeah, that'd be fun. And yeah, totally. Like that 600i tour was originally when I kind of made it. I envisioned like as the months went on that we could morph it into various like kind of like exactly what you said. Just add a little something to it or tweak it a little bit, change it, but it's kind of the same too. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's kind of the other thing too. Yeah, it's just. I mean, it depends on how much interest we get from outside the wing and some of this stuff too. But
Oh yeah, for sure.
maybe just like if you guys have something that you want to do, I won't do the 600i event, or we'll combine it, or we'll change it. But if we don't do that, I'm not gonna run it like the same weekend that you guys are doing it. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
Like
It would be easy just to add it to part of the tour, basically.
yeah, what you guys are talking about is the boxing thing. Is that could totally, that'd be fun.
I mean, that'd be the simplest thing to do. You take them on tour of ArtCorp or whatnot, and we'll just set it up on one of the random rooftops wherever
Yeah.
we can land a 600 or whatever ships you want to use. I mean, shit, I even thought about getting having pistols and doing duels where you take 10 paces, turn around, and shoot each other.
I think that would be an awesome ending to the trunk boxing.
So it's called drunk boxing. Is there like, do we have alcohol to drink?
No, you were gonna
Oh,
drug
yeah.
yourself with a medical gun, basically.
okay. Well,
that was the intention, at least.
Can you, like, there are like bartenders, right? And they serve you drinks in the like
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
New
it
Babbage or whatever.
Yeah, it takes a lot of drinks to get
Does it?
buzzed.
I
It's
was gonna say we could do that first. Go get all crunked up and then hop in the 600 and then. I don't know how
That would
long
be
the
another
effects last.
option is drunk dogfighting.
It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to bring a Cuddy Red to use a medical bed to remove the drug effects if we need to.
We could have. I think we should have MedTech do that. Have them show up.
I mean, my intention was to let them actually administer the drugs to the people that would be participating.
Yep. No armor is allowed.
Yeah, I mean, shit, all you need is your birthday suit.
Be right back.
You know, we'll do one of those events, and then it'll become wildly popular.
You know,
Or we'll get kicked out of the org.
I'm okay with it being super popular, to be honest. It'll be just something fun to mess about with.
I have no idea how I ended up at Orison.
Mistakes were made, is what I just heard.
Yep. I was at the Hab, just getting out, and I saw Gladius light way out in the distance at Orison, and it actually was a Gladius. Seems odd not seeing it in my ship.
Yeah, I thought about going over to Jumptown and messing about, but I didn't.
Yeah, I might be Jumptowned out.
Mine was more like just shoot shit more than like do the drug type stuff.
I actually gotta head to bed, guys. It's starting to get late for me.
Oh man.
You guys
have a great night.
Yeah, take it easy, bud.